We are back. We are back. I'm on the webcam. I promise you we're gonna get this right. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. If you're watching the replay, thank you so much for watching my sports show. Um, yes, Lord. We are back. The No Name Sports Show is in the building. Man, thank y'all so much for being here. Got my dog. This dude right here, man. Good guy, man. He is look, I'm gonna call it. He is becoming, I didn't say he is. He's becoming the godfather of Alaska music, man. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm gonna say it if he ain't gonna say it. But anyways, got my dog ShawnHemp in the building, man. If you know anything about my dog, he's a dope individual, dope man to know for sure. But again, shout out to everybody in the building. Thank y'all for being here. Um, I think I need to change these tags, right? Maybe we should get some more tags. Let's see if we can get some other tags in here, like sports. What type of sports tags? Sports talk. Let's see, just sports in general. Um, let's see, basketball. Yeah. Hockey. No. Football. Yeah, let's see if we can get some people in here. You want to enter up 10 tags? Yeah, okay. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's see. We got foosball and what we want to talk about? Let's see. What other sports tags can we have on here? Sports cars, sports gaming. Yeah, fuck it. We're just put that. All right. So boom. Thank y'all so much for being here. Let's try to what I was going to say? I'm losing train of thought. Let's try to promote the stream, get some people in here for show, and then yeah, as we always start off with, let's start off with some Titans talk. I do it every single time, every Tuesday. Titans talk. Keep y'all up on what's relevant with the Tennessee Titans. I know some of y'all's like Tennessee Titans. Yeah, tighten up, baby. Tighten up. That's all I got to say. Um, but yeah. Let's get this going. Let's get it going. Thank y'all so much for y'all support. Endless support, man. Last stream was dope. Saturday night stream was really dope. Thank y'all so much for all the support, man. I cannot stress that enough. No Name Sports Show podcast right now in the green room. I can't stress that enough, man. I'm trying to grow the stream and do everything I can. And man, without y'all, this doesn't go. So thank y'all so much for tuning in and being here with me, man. So hold on. No Name Sports Show podcast right now in the green room. Um, come check out the podcast show. Talk some sports with me. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I remember when I was afraid to just do new shows on Twitch. Now I'm just like, you know what? I'm so glad I did this. Like, so glad. For sure. Because, man, I've been wanting to do a sports show forever. So here we are. So, yes, let's promote. Let's get some people in here. Hopefully, this works and we get this going on Discord. Thank y'all again for being here. If you're watching a replay, thank you so much for taking your time out to rewatch this, man. I cannot stress that enough. I mean, people who really want to go back and watch your stuff, I mean, how can you, hate on that? Love that. Yo, J Rock in the building. My dog is here. What's happening? Make sure you give him a follow. Good to see you, brother, man. Gotta have J Rock on here one night, man. Gotta have J Rock on one night. We can talk about them Seahawks. Talk about them Seahawks, brother. Good to see you, J Rock. Kitty, what's happening? What's happening? Hey, you crazy. Yo, what's up, Kitty? Good to see you. Yo, your video was wild yesterday in your stream about the Little Mermaid before you got out, before you rated out. I was like, whoa, that's a wild video. I never like look at it on that take. But he has some wild takes anyway. But he's kind of a funny guy. For sure. Oh yeah, J Rock. I'll definitely have you on, brother. I'll definitely get at you and we can definitely make that happen for sure, brother. I'd love to have you on, man. I'll be rocking. All right. So yeah, last one here, and we're gonna get to it. We're gonna take a sip and we're gonna get started. For sure. So yeah. With that being said, oh no. Okay, yeah. So we're here. Oh, you stay? I thought no, I didn't leave. I was there. I was lurking. And then you had left where you rated out. And yeah, no, I was there. I was definitely there for sure, for sure. Yeah, I'd be lurking. I'd be lurking sometimes. I'd be lurking. Thank you so much for being here, Kitty. Hope you're having a good day, and hope your travels have been safe, madam. I know you've been on that road, so yeah. Hope you've had a safe travel. So look, coming up, you know what I mean? Got my dog, ShawnHemp in the building, dope streamer on Twitch for show. So boom, we're gonna get into it. We're just gonna no. First, let me take my first sip. Cheers to y'all. You know, I like to sippy sip a little bit on Tuesdays. Just a little bit. Woo. So yeah. Oh no, I love Kitty. I love. So here he is. This is my dog, ShawnHemp. What's happening?
Yo, it's good.
Man, this motherfucker got the Eagles jersey on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Nobody cares what's on the back, what's on the front.
ShawnHemp, baby.
Nobody cares, bro. Just nobody
Listen,
cares.
the Titans will win some games this year, and you'll finally be excited again. Don't worry.
Oh my god. I didn't even do the Titans talk, but I'll do it right now since you're in here.
Right now, let's talk about them Titans.
Kevin Byard, he finally came to minicamp or OTAs finally, and they're voluntary for sure. But everybody was looking at him like, oh my gosh, how is he chose violence? Wow. How is he not going to be here? And I think Kevin Byard did not get rattled by them asking him to take a pay cut. I can't believe they actually did that. Like, come on now, he's the heart and soul of the defense. You ask him to take a pay cut? No, I'd be pissed too. But yeah. So yeah, Sean is going to try and bully you behind that team. Oh my God! Look here, we're gonna talk about them Eagles later. We're gonna talk about them Eagles. I promise you, we're gonna talk about them Eagles. But before we get into that, we first and foremost tell the people who you are and where you're from, brother.
ShawnHemp. I'm from Alaska, the far north, far north.
Far north.
I work in the cannabis industry up here. Sell a lot of legal weed. Help a lot of retailers get open and prop their doors open and do sales and whatnot. So right now I'm a GM at a retail, do sales for like 3 or 4 different cultivations and manufacturers. But yeah, other than that, I travel a lot, gamble. That's my shit. Sports. Grew up playing sports all my life. My dad's a college basketball coach.
Nice.
Mom's always grown up playing sports and shit like that. Like grew up going to all her softball games and women's basketball tournaments and shit like that. So are there black people there? Yeah, there's a whole lot of black people here.
He's black, Kitty. He's black.
I'm half black. So my dad's black, my mom's white. But up here in Alaska, it's actually like the most diverse. There's a lot of Samoans, a lot of black folks, a lot of white people, Alaskan natives. You name it, it's up here, bro. Russians.
Facts.
You got folks from all over up here, just a big melting pot. A lot of military up here too. So that's how a lot of the different cultures and shit get up here. But it's cool, man. A lot of Thai people up here, Laos, shit, you name it, bro. They up here.
I believe it. I didn't believe it till I met this man, y'all. And then he showed me the way. Alaska.
Bro, all them artists I brought down, a majority of them, all black dudes. Like aside from Brother Buffalo.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. And they hard too.
Says you got to be a Seahawks fan because you're in Alaska.
Digital nomad. Yeah, I don't even know what that is, but yeah, come on, let's get it.
Digital nomad. She's traveling around the U.S. Just
got you. Okay, so like you want to fly into Anchorage. Anchorage is like the main city. Juneau's the capital, but Juneau's like a little touristy town. It's actually closer. Juneau's closer to Seattle than Anchorage is.
Yep, facts.
So if you fly into Alaska, fly into Anchorage because you can pretty much go from there and go pretty much anywhere you want to go from there. But I tell anyone who comes to Alaska to visit, come up for at least a week. If you come up like, oh, I'm just gonna go up for the weekend, you're not gonna have enough time.
Yeah.
Like Anchorage to Fairbanks is 6-hour drive. Anchorage to Homer, like we went to Homer this weekend and did a show there and did a show in Soldotna, and it's a 4-hour drive to Homer from where we are, and then an hour drive from Homer to Soldotna.
Sheesh, y'all boys on that road. Shout out brother Buffalo, man. Those dudes are cool.
We'll be getting busy.
I fuss with those guys. But look, we're not here for music tonight. We're here for sports, music, baby. We're gonna start it off with some NBA talk. Let's get it popping. Let's get it going. And y'all know where we headed here. The Heat versus Nuggets. Game 2 was a doozy, man. The Heat won that game. Well, hold on. Let me get to my sheet here. Hold on. He won that game 111-108. They barely got it. They tied the series up 1-1. What do you think about the game, brother, man? What do you think?
Yeah.
Tell me your analysis from game 2.
these NBA, okay, just in general for game 2, I thought it was good adjustments by Coach Spo. One of your
Facts.
questions you asked was, did he outcoach Malone and do absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. Because in game 1, I don't remember seeing what's the white dude's name? Braun?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing him too much in game 1. He
Yeah.
came in a little bit during that second round, like towards the end of like I think game 5, game 6, he played a little bit.
Hmm.
But like I was surprised when he made that adjustment for Kevin Love, and then Malone made that same adjustment and threw Braun in there. I was like, "What you doing?" Because
Yeah.
when they had Love in their game 1, they had to sub him out because he got that back injury, and they were just running him. Whoever was on him was just running around the court. Jeff Green, whoever it was. So I'm surprised they didn't do that same thing.
Yeah. 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 Well, I mean, game 2 to me, it even without Jimmy having a stellar game, they still pulled it out.
Bro, if you would have told me Jimmy would have played that game the way he did, Caleb Martin would have scored under 5 points, and Kyle Lowry would have played, I'd say like 50, 60%, and they would have
Mhm.
won, I would have told you you're crazy.
I know,
And,
I'm
and
with you.
Joker had 41.
But I mean, look here, brother. Gabe Vincent went off. Max Strus showed up,
Mhm.
and Bam Adebayo definitely showed the fuck up. His
That
stats wasn't
surprised
on
me.
here. I mean, what was it? He had 21 and 9. Gabe had 23 with 4 from 6 from 3. Strus, I believe he had like 14 or something.
Yep.
So I mean, like I said, Bam is the key to me. Bam is the key. For sure. Yo, Cardio Cruz in the building. Shout out to my dog. I think Bam is the key, but man, Duncan Robinson, 10 points in 10 minutes, and you got Duncan Robinson driving, doing crazy shit. The
Bro,
fuck is going on out here?
when I seen Duncan make that meme mug face, I knew it was a wrap.
But you got people like Michael Porter Jr. He has to play better. 3 for 17 this series.
He's the key for Denver winning that championship.
3 for 17 ain't gonna cut it though.
If Porter don't put up at least 15 a night, Joker's gonna have to do 40, 10 and 10.
Yeah,
45,
I
10
agree
and
with that.
10. And Murray's gonna have to have 25, 30.
I agree with that. I mean, that's terrible, bro. 3 for 17 from 3, and then you're already a defensive liability. So at the end of the day, Michael
It
Porter
hurts,
Jr.'s
bro,
gonna be
because
something.
I love Michael Porter Jr.'s game. I was in Missouri living right by Mizzou,
Oh,
working at Lids when he was down there playing his freshman year. When he got hurt, bro, I was like, damn, this man's whole career just finna go up and just smoke. But thankfully he's bounced back a little bit, and I hope he can continue to play at a high level and keep it consistent because that dude's a freak, man.
I don't know. He's a defensive liability though. He ain't even got better. If you
I
ask
mean,
me,
man, he's got to guard Duncan Robinson and fucking Max Strus. Like, come on,
isn't
bro.
he an NBA professional basketball player?
That's what I'm saying. But still, like, out of all the folks,
I
you ain't
don't
got to
give a
guard
fuck.
Jimmy. You ain't got to
And
guard Bam.
how tall is he?
He's got the easiest assignment. He should be able to handle that. He should be
Thank
able to,
you. Okay,
right?
I thought you were going another way. I was going to say,
No,
wait a
no,
minute.
no, bro. I'm on your side. Like,
Okay.
he's got the easiest man on Miami to guard, in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, facts. I mean, but he can't, as Kendrick Perkins would say, slide those puppies. He ain't sliding them puppies correct. It is what it is. I mean, he's a defensive liability, bro.
Lazy. He lazy
It
on the
is what it
defensive
is.
end, bro.
And how long is he? This is his what, fourth year? Fourth
Oh,
year?
yeah, it's been that long, bro. Yeah.
So I mean, come on, bro. Come on, bro. It's been about 4 or 5 years now. We need some defense, bro. You ain't like you small. You 6'10",
It
6'9".
feels like it's only been like 2 years because he been hurt so much.
He don't get played to play defense. The fuck he don't. He better.
Man,
Or they gonna lose. The
he
fuck?
better play some defense.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Because if he's a defensive liability, you can't have him on the floor like that. You can't just keep swapping out offense for defense, cardio.
Especially if his ass ain't hitting shots, he can't even be on the floor.
Exactly.
It's like
Exactly.
you just 6'10" running doing cardio.
So I mean, come on now, cardio. Come on, cardio. Your name is cardio. That's what that motherfucker out there doing. Getting cardio.
Getting cardio, just sucking wind up and down the court.
That's it. That's it. Yo, Wiz in the building. Good to see you. El Boogie, I see you.
And
This
I
is
will say too, Bam dunked on that fool and shook him.
look here, bro. Like I said, Michael Porter Jr., I ain't gonna lie. I've always thought that his game was good and he could grow if, and this is the big if always, if he is, you got that saying for me, you right? You right? I did say that. Hold on. But no, if he could get defensively sound and just even be half of a good defensive player, I thought
Yeah.
he would be a definitely a good pick because he got picked 10 when I thought he should have been at least a top 5 pick.
And he's athletic as hell.
Yeah, but also it has been proven that injuries do get him. He has been an injury-prone type
Bro,
of player too.
and like knowing it's his back.
Yeah. So I'll give you that. But I mean,
Ooh.
Nuggets got still from what he's done better than what I thought he would do. But
Yeah.
still to this for it's 4 years. Defense, bro. Where's the defense? What are you doing?
Defense,
But I'm with
and
you. I'm with you,
he
Cardio.
got to make shots. He's got to make shots.
Got to. As we was talking about, well, as you brought up earlier, bro, Mike Malone out coaching or getting out coached by Eric Spoelstra. How do you feel about the coaching matchup now, man?
I think Spo's got him, man. I think at this point, Malone's got to trust his players and trust his 6 or 7 guys that he's got that can play consistent for him. And Jokic has got to have his buddies out there knocking down shots, because Miami just proved if you let Joker go off for 40 and have his 10, 12 rebounds, that's okay.
Yeah, facts. I mean, J-Rock said that in the chat earlier. Yeah. Sure.
I mean, it's dude's got to knock down shots, man, whether it's Porter Jr. I think Murray only had 3 made threes that last game, and he hit the third one with like 57 seconds left. Murray's got to knock down more shots too. But yeah, if Porter Jr. is not going to show up, they need another X factor, whether it be Green, whoever, Brown. Someone's got to show up and give him at least 15.
Facts. I mean, I think Eric Spoelstra, the last game for sure, outcoached him. That wasn't even a debate. I mean, that fourth quarter was a masterclass in coaching, if you ask me. I mean, the adjustments that he was making, going back and forth from man to the zone. And obviously, that zone was giving Murray hell, because Murray can come off that pick and roll as he normally likes to do. So with that being said, if you knock Murray off his game, I do agree, like Steve Kerr was saying on Draymond's podcast, he's the head of the snake. You shut down Murray, it's really over with. It's really, I don't give a fuck what Michael Porter do, Joker, I don't give a damn. If
you drop down and you put 2-3 guys that claps down on Joker and he's kicking and no one else is hitting, or Joker's just forcing shots and maybe he gets 1 or 2, he gets fouled every now and again, that's fine.
Yeah, facts. I play that.
Because if Murray ain't knocking down 25, 30 a game like he did the last round.
Yeah. So, I mean, the coaching matchup is already, a disparity to me. I mean, I like Michael Malone, but obviously, and, we'll talk about this. Well, did I say it was here? I think we're going to talk about some coaching elsewhere. Yes.
Go ahead and smoke that mystery cannabis, Kitty.
Yeah, the mystery cannabis. That's what's up. Yo, Kitty be getting high, bro. It's up. For real. I ain't even hold you. She be getting high. But, I mean, we'll talk about some coaching later as well, as far as like, NBA coaches and of that nature. But I think good coaches get you there. Great coaches get it done. And that's with or without the players. And so, who Coach Spo, he doesn't have a bona fide superstar. I mean, Jimmy's cool and all, but he ain't no superstar. Let's be clear.
His confidence says he's a superstar.
I mean,
so
cool.
Sometimes that's all you need.
That's cool, but he's not that. So we'll talk about that later. We're gonna get on to that in a different topic. We're still on the Heat versus Nuggets series right now. Next game 3 is tomorrow night. This is the Vegas odds. They have the Nuggets a 2.5-point favorite. They have the Nuggets at -150 on the money line, plus 126 for the Heat. Last game, it was 230, plus 230 for the Heat on money line. So, I mean, that money line was juicy last time. Goodness gracious. Somebody won.
Before the series, but I said Heat in 6.
Okay, that's cool. Heat 6. Hey, that's cool.
I had Denver winning game 1. I got Miami winning game 2. Miami winning game 3. Denver's going to steal game 4. Miami game 5. Miami game 6.
Woo, spicy. Yo, El Boogie, I still do think it's a gentleman's sweep. I'm still going with that. I'm still going with Nuggets with a gentleman's sweep, because I think next game the Nuggets will get it, and I think they sweep Miami in Miami. Like, honestly, and I really do think that's going to happen. I think so. Well, maybe not. I think the Nuggets maybe get the next one, and
with
then
this NBA playoffs, with what I've seen, anything can happen. At this point, as long as I don't get blowouts, I'm happy.
You a fucking gambler. Anyways, we're gonna get to that. Fucking, you see, this is how the gamblers talk. You see, he's a gambler, y'all. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. Did you? No, he didn't slander your good name. He told you to fire it up. Look, anything is possible. What up, Fresh? Follow my dog. Make sure you give him a follow. I didn't expect to pull off.
You a KG fan or a Celtics fan?
He's neither. I don't even know his basketball. I don't think he has a basketball team. He's a Chiefs fan though, for sure.
Oh man,
He's
sick.
for sure a Chiefs fan. He lives in Kansas City though.
I'm sick.
He say he's sick.
We'll talk about that later too. We'll talk about that later too.
We'll talk about that later. We're gonna get on them Eagles. We're gonna talk about them Eagles. We're gonna talk about them Eagles.
I stole up my body.
Oh my lord! So look, we still on the Heat and Nuggets series. It is tied up 1-1. I just gave you the Vegas odds for next game. Since Sean is a better, which one would you take? Would you take the Heat money line at that plus 126, or are you taking those? You take. I don't know what they had it at the Nuggets with the spread, but would you take that 126 with the Heat?
The gambler in me would want to know. I'm gonna look it up right now, actually, to see what the spread is.
2.5.
They got Miami plus 2.5. With it being that close, I'm just gonna go ahead and take Miami money line.
Yeah,
especially with the way that I think the series is gonna go.
Word.
If that line were to shift live to say plus 6.5, I'm hammering.
Holy fuck, that's a big shift though.
I mean, if you think about it, Denver gets up 10-4 early, something like that.
Oh, okay. You're talking about live. Hold on.
Yeah, live bet.
Live
yeah.
bets. Okay, tell the people. You gotta let them know. Live
because sometimes you got to wait to bet until the game gets that flow going, and then you can see what's actually going on. And sometimes you might catch something to where Denver goes up 12-4, 15-4, 15-6, something like that. All of a sudden, that line shift from plus 2.5 to plus 6.5, plus 7.5. I'm hammering that right there because there's a whole lot of basketball left to play, and it's a game of runs. So
facts. No big facts. I'm with you on that. See, hey, we're gonna get into some gambling later as well, ladies and gentlemen. But yes, we're talking to a gambler. This is my dog, ShawnHemp. This is the No Name Sports Show. One last thing I do want to say is that I think Jimmy Butler is hurt. I really do think that something's not okay with him because I mean, where's he stats at here? What is he? For the whole playoffs, not just the finals, just the whole playoffs, 28.5 points on 48% shooting. Finals, 17 points and 39% shooting. It is declined drastically. I'm sorry. That's over 11.5 points decline. So
that man has carried that team on his back since the playing games.
Right. So you think he's running out of gas or he's hurt?
I don't think he's running out of gas. I think he's probably somewhat tired. He's probably somewhat banged up. We saw him tweak his ankle, I think, in round 2. I think just like anyone who's made it to the finals, you're not 100% at this point. Everyone's got a little something going on, whether it be cardio or it be an injury. I think Murray's kind of banged up a little bit. But I think Jimmy, a lot of it's got to do with mainly fatigue. Because if Jimmy were hurt, Jimmy wouldn't play.
Facts.
That's another thing. Yeah.
Health issues? I didn't know that.
So like another thing, like with the mental, that's a whole nother aspect of it. So, but I think Jimmy is probably one of the more mentally tough people. So with him going out there and still putting up 17 a game, that's where you got to have guys like Max come in and put up 13, 15. Vincent's got to come in and put him 13, 15. Duncan's got to give you 6 to 10. Shit like that, man. It plays a big role in the finals in times like this.
Facts. No facts. So you got the Heat in 6.
Facts. AO. Facts.
I still got the Nuggets in 5. Fuck it. So that
woo.
Fuck it. We're gonna go there. What's wrong with that? Yeah.
No, I will say this: the Nuggets do have the firepower to make that happen. But you're asking me to put my money on Michael Porter Jr., Brown, Jeff Green, and I don't feel comfortable doing that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
When Joker's triple double and Murray's giving you 25 and 10, 30 and 10, no questions asked. Like they got it. Ain't no one fucking with them. And then Porter Jr. is giving you 15 to 20. It's a wrap.
Facts. But it's remained to be seen with Michael Porter Jr. Goddamn.
I mean, up to this point of the playoffs, he's been playing well.
Yeah. I got you. All right. So, to segue out of the series, but still be in the series, this is obviously about the 2 stars on the team, other than Jamal Murray. I believe Jamal's a star, but he's not there yet to where, he's over, obviously, the Joker, or he's in the shadow of the Joker right now. So we all know what Murray brings to the table. I'm not trying to disrespect him, but we're only going to talk about 1 star on each team right now. My next question to you is about the Joker. Where does he rank all time to you? Right now, not if he does this, if he does that. I'm talking
Right
right now.
now,
Right now is his stance.
I think right now it'd be a good argument to say he's top 20, top 25.
Oof. Ever
Statistic,
already?
statistically speaking,
Mm.
if we're going off of accolades and all this, oh, has he won a championship? Yeah, okay, now that's a whole nother ball game. That's where like, okay, is he top 30? He's a back-to-back MVP. Hasn't been done by a lot of people.
No, 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 I'm with you.
His
I'm with
stats are crazy.
you. Yeah,
I don't know where he's at on the triple double list, but he's got to be up there.
yeah, yeah. I
But
mean,
if
he's got the. I mean, he's the only player to average so far a 30-point triple double in the whole playoffs, like the whole playoffs.
so, but like if he doesn't win, does that like make him less of a player?
I don't even think he's top 20, 25. I got him. What do I got? I got him top 30 to 40 right now, as we stand right now. 30 to 40. I'll give him that. If he does go on to do all this, maybe I can maybe bump him up 25 to 30. But man, I don't know. And the reason I say I don't know is because he's got a long way to go. He needs more championships. He's doing his thing, and that's fine. But I mean, lightning can strike in a ball only once for him. I mean, how many greats do you know only has one championship? I mean, look at Kevin Garnett. Come on now. He did it all. Other than back-to-back MVPs and stuff,
Kevin
he did
Garnett got
everything.
his in his last what, his last 4 or 5 years
So
in
I'm
the
saying,
league.
so
He played 19 years in the league, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know, but I'm just saying though, it struck lightning in a bottle twice. I mean,
And
once for him to
Kevin
win.
had to leave to go get the championship
I mean, I understand that, and it means everything is, the Nuggets, they've never won it, and I understand that. That plays a part too. But
because let's say this, the Nuggets lose. Let's say the Nuggets lose the finals, right?
okay.
And let's say Joker's like, okay, I'm hungry for a championship. Maybe I go back at it with Denver again. But what happens when his contract's up and he's like, all right, I'm gonna go play with some motherfuckers who think like me, move like me, and he pairs up with two superstars. He
Well,
gonna win
see,
a championship.
I'm from the era of I don't give a damn if y'all pair up or whatever. People just
Yeah,
need to get the weight up. So I ain't from that whole era of now. Do I like super teams?
yeah.
No. Do I
My
think
dog's
it?
in here. Christian, what's good? A1
Yo, what's
CEO.
happening?
That's
Yo,
Galaxy.
it's up then. Oh yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
Sure.
What's happening? What's happening? But for real though, man. I mean, I get it, but at the same time, it's a business, and this is professional. So at the end of the day, this ain't no bullshit league. Like no, this is professionals, and if they can make it do what it do, then okay.
I
Now,
think right now, no question, he's top 30.
okay. El Boogie says I'm not with the pairing up. I'm with you. I don't really too much like it, but however, it is what it is. I mean, I do the same thing if I was professional about it or anything. Hell, if I know Sean is
Yeah,
just
Kenny,
now
I got an
blew up,
account on here. I stream video games and shit. Call of Duty, 2K.
yeah, he streams for sure, for sure.
I'm gonna
Get
start
at him, get
streaming the
at him.
DJ shit too soon.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's been on the road DJing a little bit. I've seen. Where you
Sean
find
Hemp
him?
underscore.
where,
Right here, I
where
guess I'll
you
put it right
find him?
here.
Put it in the chat for me, man.
Oh,
What's your stripper name?
y'all don't want to know that.
He has OnlyFans as well.
Hey, yo, chill out, my guy.
Super
Not
team is
yet.
The super team is clutch. It's used by MJ's greatest all time stance. I feel you. I feel you on that. That is the crutch. But we won't get on MJ. I got a lot. One day we're gonna get on the MJ discussion. Fresh for sure, for sure. But yeah. So let's move on a little bit. So again, on the Heat side, obviously they have Jimmy Butler, aka Hemi Buckets. Um, is Jimmy Butler a Hall of Famer? I heard somebody earlier say yes. I'm gonna say no, brother. And at first I put down here I don't know, but I'm gonna say no as far as do I think he's Hall of Famer? Now, will he get in? He'll probably get in, brother. I think Jimmy will probably get in because of the Basketball Hall of Fame, but I don't think he is right now.
I think as of today, no, but I think he will solidify himself as a Hall of Famer. I
Mm.
do think Jimmy is that guy. I just think he's got maybe a year or two of continued proving himself. Cause like at this point, I think everyone believes in Jimmy who's, brushed him off or gotten rid of him.
Facts, facts,
So,
facts.
but you got to do more than that. And I know he's got a couple of all pros under his belt. I mean, all NBAs, but
There's a gold medal and all that. So,
I think what he's doing with Miami, he does it this year. He did it in the bubble. He does it. He's going to be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, I don't think so. But yeah, I mean, the way the NBA Hall of Fame is, or not NBA, I'm sorry, Basketball Hall of Fame is, they be letting anybody in, aka motherfucking Tracy McGrady's. Like, what the fuck? I don't
Yo,
know.
no T Mac slander on here, bro.
Anyways, yo, and Kitty,
Chat, get
he
him, y'all.
introduced
No
himself.
T Mac slander.
I let the guests introduce themselves, Kitty, all the time.
Oh,
He did introduce
fly,
himself.
Eagles, fly. That's what I'm
Yeah,
fucking
Sierra's
talking
an
about.
Eagles fan. Yeah.
Yes,
Now
yes.
Sierra's here. Look,
Oh,
Sierra's staying now. Look, she's like, oh yeah,
yeah,
Eagles fan.
let's
Oh,
go.
yeah, we finna talk about those
Come on,
Eagles in a little bit, Sierra. Stick
her
around.
game, baby. She knows
We're
what it
doing
is.
we're doing a whole segment on those Eagles, Sierra. So
And you
stick
got that
around.
green behind you, money green. That green looks nice, and it's in your name. You might as well just come on to the flock, man. Not the Ravens flock, but the Eagles flock. You know what I'm saying?
Anyways.
Yo, someone screenshot money green right now and put an Eagles t-shirt on him, please.
No. Robert Ory, the craziest one. Man, I'm telling you. Yeah, like how do you not put Robert Ory in the Hall of Fame? But you're gonna put Tracy McGrady. Anyways, we won't even talk about that. We will not even talk about that. That's that fresh. Look, you
I
know
think
how I feel
Robert's
about it,
teams
fresh.
are in the Hall of Fame.
Robert Ory?
I think his teams are in the Hall of Fame, right?
What the fuck? You know what? We're gonna move on. All right, a little bit more NBA talk, and then we're gonna move on to some
I fuck with
NFL
Robert.
talk.
I'm just saying,
Or actually,
man.
we'll go into some hockey talk after this, and then NFL. So
Let's
next
talk about some
question for
Vegas
you.
tonight. Let's go.
Right, Horry has some titles. Sarah, we're not gonna get into it. I get a little pissed off a little bit when I hear about that. Anywho, where do you think Kyrie ends up next season, brother?
Man, in my universe, I hope and I think he ends up in LA because that would just be fucking that would be so just a storybook ending to LeBron's career. Get Kyrie there. Somehow they get Bronny.
Oh,
Bro,
now
that's a
you
perfect
really. Oh my
they
god,
win a championship. That's a perfect bro. That's a
yeah. Do
movie
y'all
right
hear
there.
this?
Netflix is ready. They got the checkbook ready. But other than that,
Oh
man,
my
I
god.
I would like to see either him stay in Dallas or end up in LA. I don't think we got enough time to watch him and Luca like gel and actually play with each other. I think they got forced together with like what 14 to like 20 games left or something like that.
Yeah,
And they're in a critical spot. And then obviously they got caught tanking. So like that's kind of out of your control when the owner's like, yeah, y'all are sitting. I need this pick. New York's not getting this shit.
facts.
So I would like to see him stay in Dallas or go to LA. I think Dallas has the ability to pull some big free agents if they really wanted to, or to make some moves.
All right, my take on it is, first of all, I think Kyrie's going to stay there. Mark Cuban, first of all, Mark Cuban has the money on the money, so it
Yep.
don't really matter. So with that being said, he's going to give Kyrie just the deal what Kyrie would want, as in it won't be what he wants all the way, but it's going to be more than where he could get anywhere else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's going to say, fuck it. I'm going to sign this motherfucker and and we all know NBA contracts, how they go. They're guaranteed. So with that being said, he's going to get that money, play there for a year or so. Then he's going to be a distraction after this next season. And something's going to come up, and he's going to the goddamn Lakers if LeBron is still there. That's just my take on it. But right now, I think he'll remain a Mav, get his money, make sure he's got the stability, you know what I mean, going, and the guarantee. And yeah.
Can I ask you a random question?
Listen.
Do you think LeBron would retire and sit out a year and let his body recharge?
No.
And then come back and play out his remaining contract? No, you don't think so?
Hell no. No. I think once LeBron's done, he's going to be done. It's over with. Yeah.
I seen some like people talking about that on Twitter. I was like, that's kind of interesting. I never really thought about it like that.
Nah, we all know the reasons Michael Jordan left, but I don't want to put him out here. But there ain't no Michael Jordan situation around this moment. Yeah, but anywho, yeah, man. LeBron's the GOAT, by the way. I don't care. LeBron's
AO likes the conspiracy.
Yeah, that's a good one. That is a good one, but no.
I'm saying, like AO said earlier, man, anything is possible.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, moving on. The NBA draft is coming up, as we all know, chat. So this is my question to my dog.
Johnny Kohler in this bitch. Let's go.
Ooh.
What's up, Johnny?
Mr. Kohler is in the building. Yo, Kohler, when I get to Vegas, you owe me 3 shots. You owe me
Yo,
3
one
shots.
in August 27th to September 3rd.
Oh, you lit.
Yeah, Drake 21 Savage concert.
Oh shit. Oh
Yeah.
shit. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, y'all gonna be in that motherfucker dumb lit. Oh man, that's gonna be fun. But yeah. The NBA draft's coming up, which I believe, is what is it, 2.5 weeks, I believe.
Yeah,
Um,
something like that.
yeah. So who other than Victor Wembanyama has the biggest upside to you?
Man, I'm excited, and I think the most upside, I like Scoot, man.
Okay.
I think San Antonio is gonna get a great player, but I think who's got the number 2 pick? Portland?
No, it's Hornets.
Hornets? Man, I hope they don't fuck up. I hope Jordan don't fuck up and don't take Scoot.
Yo, what? Why would they get Scoot?
He's the best player
No, he's
besides.
not. No.
All right, who
First
you
of all,
like
the
then?
best player and prospect is Victor Wembanyama.
Well, that's what I'm. He's off the board when it comes time for the
You're right.
Hornets.
You're right.
That's
Okay,
what I'm
you're
saying.
right.
So
My
like,
fault. My
he's the
fault.
best remaining player on the board.
You're right. You're right. Okay,
So like,
okay. I think the best fit now. Okay, I might give you best player Scoot because he's been playing 2 years professionally. With the G League Ignite, so I'll give you that. Might be, but I'm going with Brandon Miller, bro. I think he has the biggest upside. I think he has the most longevity. Scoot, and I'm just hear me out here. Scoot has a bigger task now. Guards in the league are way better now. Guards in
yeah,
the league are way better. Brandon's going to be going up against grown men that has been there, but now the big man ain't the big man. It's kind of the Chet Holmgrens, the Victors. You know what I mean? Hell, and no shade, but Bam Adebayo. Come on now,
yeah.
that's the 5, really. I mean, he ain't no Karl Anthony Towns, or I'm talking only big man. He ain't no Karl Anthony Towns, like as
Don't even
far as
get me started on Cat, bro.
no, I'm talking build. I'm not talking about play. I'm only talking like build wise and being
Yeah,
a big man.
Bill,
Steven
because he's soft
Adams,
as
you know what I
shit.
mean? Yeah, Steven
Yeah,
Adams and stuff like that. So the new big man ain't built like that, bro. So I believe Brandon with his upside and also with LaMelo being in year 3 and him maturing and knowing what's going on, dude, man, they gonna be nice. They're gonna be nice.
mm.
They're gonna be nice. And then plus he's from Nashville. He's from my hometown, so of course I'm rooting for Brandon.
I think Brandon's gonna be good, but yeah, he said talk about Cat, Chris. Oh man, I can't stand Carl Anthony
Oh
Towns,
no,
bro.
don't, bro.
So like when you brought him up, my eyes instantly just
Oh
engulfed
my
in
god.
flames, man. That boy is soft as dog shit. Anyways,
This ain't about Cat right now,
I
bro.
know that's what I'm saying, but Scoot, man, I think Scoot has like we've seen him play professional 2 years now.
Yeah.
He's got the body, he's got the speed, he's got the athleticism. I
Okay.
have no.
Is he a 1 or 2?
He's a put the ball in my hand and watch me make plays, and that's what I love about him, bro. Like with Anthony Edwards, bro, like he can bring the ball up, he can play off ball. You give him the rock in a clutch situation, you need a bucket, that man will go to he will do exactly what you need him to do.
Facts.
And
No,
that's what I love about Scoot is like he has that mentality already. Like he knows he's that guy.
okay.
Like he knows that like when he gets into the league, he's ready to tear heads off. And I love that about him. With Brandon Miller, I see him kind of more of like soft spoken, kind of like more reserved. He's gonna come in, try to find his lane, trying to find his wave, do what he's got to do. And then I think he will excel if he's with the right team. But I hate seeing players go to the wrong franchise just because like, oh, we think he was the best fit instead of like, yo, take the best player, bro. You put Scoot and LaMelo in the backcourt. And they already got JT Thor, who's developing. He came in the second half of last season and started turning things up. I think he was a rookie second-year pick. He's from Alaska, by the way.
So you're telling them not to believe in Scary Terry anymore. Is that what you're saying?
I think Scary Terry, in my opinion, he's a scorer. He's a good player, but he is very overrated.
Okay. I like me some Scary
That
Terry.
man is a volume shooter.
I like me some Scary Terry, though.
I love some Scary Terry when he's hitting.
Mhm.
But when that man's 4 for 21,
I mean,
1
I'm
for
with
9
you.
from 3.
I'm with you. I think he's very inconsistent. I'll say that.
Very inconsistent. And when
not just inconsistent, he's very inconsistent.
when you're this far in the league as he is,
Yeah. No, I'm with you on that.
as a veteran, you got to be consistent.
Yeah.
My rookies and my sophomores need to be inconsistent because they're still learning. I don't need my veteran backup point guard to be inconsistent. That's why I love guys like Tyus Jones.
Tyus Jones is the best backup point guard in the league. But Scary Terry's they're starting too, bro. What are you talking about?
He don't need to be starting.
So you think you would take Scoot over him starting?
100%.
Nah, I don't. I wouldn't do that right now because you can build with Brandon. That's your big man now. You got the big dude. I mean, to build with. Not at the 5. He will not play the 5. I'm talking.
I think JT Thor, that the guy that they took last year in the second round, the way he's developing and the way he's been playing towards the end of the last season, this season he's going to make a huge leap and surprise a lot of people. And he's going to be a steal from last season's draft.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll move on. We'll move on. Last NBA topic, man. New head coaches in the building. Every vacancy has been filled except for the Raptors vacancy. Off the top of my head, I don't know the names of everybody, so we won't go down the list. But
already got my answer.
What's that?
I said I already got my answer.
Oh my Lord!
I saw that question, my eyes lit up.
Oh my Lord! So, which new head coach will have the most success with their new team? To you,
who do you think I was going to choose? Because you said, "Oh my Lord."
I'm gonna go with. You're gonna go with. Of all of them, all right. You're not gonna go with Udoka because you're not that dumb about Houston. They're not there yet at all. So I'll go Nick Nurse.
Wrong. I'm very excited about Monty Williams being in Detroit.
Ooh, elaborate on it. I got to hear this.
Because every team that Monty's been with has started relatively young. And he's always pushed that team to do better and better every year. So watching what he did in Phoenix, that was cool. Because Phoenix sucked. Let's be real. Like, obviously it helps when you get someone like Chris Paul to come over, but like all together, like developing the talent that he had with Ayton and Booker and even helping them progress and become better players, like that's cool to watch. Because like I said, my dad's a coach, so like seeing stuff like that and watching coaches like tap in and actually get the players to buy in, especially when they're grown ass men, like that's cool. But seeing him go to Detroit where they got Kate Cunningham, they just got Wiseman from Golden State. They got a lot of young pieces over there. Jaden Ivey, he was a bucket last year for fucking fantasy, man. But just having like those young core pieces that are like still willing to learn and absorb knowledge and pick up on things, and they're still fresh, you know what I'm saying, as far as the NBA comes. But seeing what he's going to do with those guys, and then the draft pick that they got, they can make some trades. They could draft someone. They could just build off the raw talent that they got. But I think Detroit's going to be in a good spot come 3 or 4 years.
Okay. All right. So you're going Monty. Okay. Well,
who'd you have?
All right. I actually had 2 extras here. Hold up.
Okay.
Because the short term, I'm going to rip him a new one. But it's going about, I think in the short term, it's going to be Nick Nurse. Long term, Monty Williams. I'll get into the short term at first. I like Nurse. And when I say all this, I don't think he's a bad coach, but I think he's overrated. And just listen to the stats, though, bro. I just want you to get to the numbers. I'm going to get on my JJ Redick right now. Hold up. All right. First season. This is with Kawhi Leonard. Okay. This is cool and all. It's cool. Championship. We all know they won what they did. Cool. First season, 70%. He went, 58 and 24? Cool. They're riding high. They have a decent team. They still got Danny Green the next season. The only thing they really got rid of was Kawhi. But they also gained a couple players by him leaving because they did a signing trade as well. So they still have a pretty good team, right? Am I wrong? Yep. Everybody left. I mean, everybody's still there but him. And maybe like like Jeremy Lin and shit. Okay, who gives a fuck though? Like, you know what I mean? Whatever. All right. Second season, he goes 73%, 53-19. Cool. That sounds really dope. Then the true color starts showing. You lose Danny Green, which is, veteran leadership in locker room. Who else did they lose? They lost Ibaka, obviously. Marc Gasol's gone at that point. You know what I mean? Yep. All this other jazz, and boom. Injuries happened that year too. I agree with that. I'll say that. A couple injuries did happen, but 27 and 45. Come on now. All right. Fourth season, you go 58%, barely 50%, 48 and 34. All right. Then this year, you got it dead on at 50% at 41 and 44, 41 and 41. Mm-hmm. Has not reached the playoffs since what was this? He didn't do it his third and last season. Like, come on now. I think the NBA is about good coaches that can make it work. And everybody thinks he's a good coach. I get it, but he's not great. And I think in the short term, he's going to make it do what it do with Embiid. And also, I think they're going to get something for Harden. I think he's going to do Daryl Morey a solid and do a sign and trade if he wants to go elsewhere. And they'll get some pieces, and I think this will be the finally bit over the hump year in about 2 years. But I think Nurse is overrated. But when he's proven to have players, and they say that about Pop too. Well, when he has players, okay, I'll give you that. But it's really the X's and O's with Pop.
I was gonna say, so like with Pop, for example, like I feel like you give him a young team, he's still gonna get you 30 something wins, 40 something wins. They're not gonna make the playoffs, but like they're still gonna be decent.
Yeah.
Someone like, Monty Williams, good at developing talent, but like you see when he gets, 3 superstars, can't really make it happen.
Yeah.
I think Nurse is one of those guys, like when you give him a complete team that just needs some X's and O's and some time management, I think he's good. But I think when it's like, hey, your championship window's closed, you're the head coach here, we need you to develop this talent now for the next 3 to 5 years and not suck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. You might not make the playoffs, but like you can't win 30 something games because we're used to winning 50 and 40 games. So like you need to keep it 40 plus.
Bro, he's only barely over 50%. He's 227 and 163, 58%. That's not that great.
Average. I'd be surprised what the average is.
I just gave you the average.
No, for all NBA coaches.
No, for all. Oh yeah.
In like comparison to like all NBA coaches, like is the NBA winning rate like 38% on average, and he's at would you just say 40 something, 48?
Yeah. Well, and again, bro, good. And NBA is about playoffs. I'm sorry. It's regular season cool and all, but you're trying to get to playoffs to win a chip, right? I mean, that's with everything, yes. But to me, he's declined every single time. He won a championship. Next year, second round exit. Then we got back into playoffs, first round exit.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but long run, Monty Williams.
Once they lost Kawhi Leonard, man, it changed a lot.
Facts.
Once you lose a centerpiece in the room, it's hard to recover, and unless you have a backup plan. I don't think that a backup plan.
Well, and like you said, self-explanatory. In the long run, Monty Williams, he develops talent. Everybody knows I've become a Detroit Pistons fan in the East. So when they got Monty Williams, I was really, really happy. So
once he develops that talent, what can he do with it?
It's going to be interesting. But I think he's the right coach to come in and teach them the right way. And he's not dealing with a whole bunch of knuckleheads like in Houston.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
a hire that fucked me up that I was like, what the hell was the Phoenix Suns hiring Frank Vogel?
Nah, I get that. He's defensive minded. They don't have no defense. So that helps you a little bit on the defensive front. He's a defensive minded coach. He'll get them to play a little bit better defense, but asking KD and Devin Booker playing defense is like talking to the fucking wall. But
listen, all I know is when you have LeBron James on your roster, what they won the bubble with Frank Vogel?
Yeah.
Woo, yeah.
What do you mean? That was a championship. What are you talking about? He still had to manage the team and all that. What are you talking about? And then even before then,
when it comes to playing sports, there's a big difference between playing in an empty gym full of just the teams versus playing in an atmosphere.
Oh my God, don't give me that type of shit.
No, ask anyone who's played sports growing up or currently does play sports. Like playing in a stadium with a ton of people coming at your neck or cheering for you, vice versa, is way different than playing in an empty stadium with 28 people there. What, they had friends and family there towards the end?
Oh my God. I can't believe you just did all that.
No, like the championship counts, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not impressed.
One of those motherfuckers. Anywho.
Not impressed. Anywho.
We'll keep it moving. We're out of the NBA
in the arena.
Summer League, it starts in July. Can't wait to see the rookies, man. Can't wait to see Victor Wembanyama, see what he does during Summer League. He's gonna dominate Summer League. I already know that. But yeah. So boom. Oh yeah, let me say this. No Name Sports Show right now. Thank y'all so much for being here. pull up on you for summer league. Yo, that'll be dope as fuck. That'd be dope as fuck. Yeah, I'm drunk already for it.
He means I'm already drunk for it, but yeah, same.
Oh no, I know. So boom, let's fucking finally get into it, man. Since you're rolling up and all that good jazz, you're
You know what
ready.
time it is, right?
Oh, God, let's talk about those Eagles.
1 o'clock.
What I like to do is, man, I like to bring up the guest's favorite team or the team that they know the most about, and I know yours is the Eagles. So, man, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Talk
All right.
about it.
First, let's recap their season last year. They what? Let's see. Last season, 14-3, 4-2 in the division. Super Bowl loss to the Chiefs, 38-35. Let's talk about this season, though. The Vegas odds got them second best odds to win the Super Bowl at plus 800. They have the best odds to win the NFC division at plus 330. Oh my God, 1-800 blunt 30. Oh my God. Anyways, and their favorites to win their favorites to win their division. And also, their favorites to win their division at minus 105. And they have Jalen MVP odds at 1,200, sir. Holy guacamole. Got some good odds there. So, my first question to you is, man, what's your take on the Eagles offseason?
Let me just tell you what, Money Green. It's been a good last 10 years to be an Eagles fan. You know what I'm saying? It's been a last good 2 years to be an Eagles fan.
Okay.
So this last offseason that we're currently having right now, wonderful. If I had to give it a grade, I'd say an A. How he's done it again. How we flipped the world upside down and he's making shit shake.
Fucking Howie.
I as a fan to a GM, I love to see that. Never staying stagnant, never just like, oh, our team's fine the way it is. Like, no, if you're not winning, you should be trying to upgrade and trying to make moves. And if you're not, you're getting pushed behind. So I'm happy. I love to see it. I think we're having a great season this year. No complaints right now.
Okay. All right. Well, fucking Eagles. Here we go.
Yeah. If you had to give them a grade in the offseason, what would you say?
Give them a B plus.
Okay, I'll take it.
Give them a B plus. And here's some reasons. All right, they didn't really need need to do anything. They didn't do nor need to do much with their roster. I'll be honest there. They locked up Jalen, obviously, which you need to lock up Jalen for sure.
I will say that was a good need because we had a couple of D tackles leave.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about the quarterback. Hold on.
Oh, my bad.
You locked up a quarterback, so you got the quarterback for the future. You trade to get a decent running back, as in Swift. So I like that move. I've always liked Swift. And especially with fantasy, he can get you some points. And then obviously they drafted a good tackle, as in Jalen Carter. He'll learn from Fletcher Cox. He'll learn, from his people that's already been there. Dean and all them. So basically it is Georgia 2.0. However, they lost both of their coordinators. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, they're promoting within, and I love to see that too. Organizations with their quarterback coach Brian Johnson. I love that. So you got your offensive coordinator there. But I mean, Shane Steichen, where he leave for the Colts? Yeah, he went to go coach the Colts, and then your DC. What was it? Jonathan Gannon? Yeah, Jonathan Gannon. He left to become the head coach for the Cardinals. So who you got? Sean, what is his name? Sean Desai? I think that's his name. So I don't know about that. That right there is another reason why I can't give it an A with off-season moves, because again, you're losing two coordinators, not just one, but two, bro. Mm-hmm. Two. Come on now. But I do see, who's your head coach? What's his name?
Sirianni,
yeah. I think Sirianni is a good enough head coach to pick the right people and also lead the men. So,
what coaching tree he's from, right?
Who is that? Who's?
Nick Sirianni. What coaching tree he falls from?
Randy Reed's?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So, I mean, yeah. But also, that's what I think about the offseason moves. So, my next question to you is, what position do you think the Eagles need to upgrade the most?
I would like to see the safety position upgraded. I was honestly hoping that we'd get Tyrann Matthew,
Oh
but
wow, Honey Badger.
that's
Yeah.
the hopes and the wants. But yeah, with us losing our safety, I think he signed with fucking Detroit or something like that. Crazy. Um, that was a shock to me. And then I'm happy we got Slay back because there
They
was
came
rumors
back.
that he wasn't coming back, but he ended up coming back, so that was good. But I think our DBs are solid. I would like to see the safeties get upgraded a little bit. The line got bolstered through the draft, linebackers bolstered through the draft. Our line was solid last year on offense. We got weapons on the offense, locked up the quarterback,
Yeah.
got another running back. So, like, if we added another weapon on offense, I wouldn't mind it, like another receiver or something like that. But we already got two 1A and 1B receivers. So I think really all we could really add is maybe another slot speed receiver. But with Quez Watkins, he should be all right this year. But if he
Right.
doesn't pull through, I think we can go find a veteran who could fill that need real easy.
Okay. 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 To me, I'm gonna have to say punter. And I know people's like, where punter? No, there's three phases to football here, people.
Nope. Special
So
teams is a big one, and it
it
fucked
is
us in
what
the
it
Super
is.
Bowl.
And that's what I was gonna say. You seen it in the Super Bowl. So I mean, it is what it is. So I mean, you
But
brought in
also, you saw the turf in the Super Bowl, right? You saw everyone was slipping, both sides of the ball, both teams.
tomato. Um,
Just saying.
anyways, if was a fifth. Anyways, so they signed a rookie after the draft because they lost Kern. Okay, he came back to the Titans. He retired. And then they just don't trust your boy. What's his name? Sipos or Suppose? I don't even know how to pronounce it. Aris Suppose. So he might be out of there. But to me, I think it's punter because obviously you've seen what happened in the Super Bowl. And you know, I forgot to get the stats here for the punter, but I looked them up, and yeah, they weren't that
Hey,
good.
the buddy from Buffalo that got dropped, that just got his name cleared. He'd
Oh
be a great
wow.
addition.
Oh wow. Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
he was really good. He was
boy
really
had a
good. I mean,
bomb on his foot.
yeah. But yeah. So next question for the Eagles, though, for sure, for sure. Are they Georgia 2.0 on defense?
I think our defense was already good. So, calling them Georgia 2.0, I don't know if that makes us like lesser or better than what we were last year, but I think our defense is going to be solid this year. Will it be as good as it was last year? First 6 games? Probably not.
Mhm.
Couple of bumps. We'll probably hit a couple of bumps on the road, a couple of learning curves with some of the younger guys, but the fact that they've already played the first, couple of years at Georgia together,
Yeah.
I think that'll help transition them to the NFL level where it speeds up a little bit, but them already knowing each other and what they like to do and how they like to play, I think will help come towards the later end of the season with them being rookies. So
Okay.
I think towards the end of the season, if you want to call it Georgia 2.0, where they're flying all over the field and, just flying down teams next, then yeah, absolutely. But it's a whole different game than college. So
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go yes. They've got what is this? One, two, three, four, five people on the offense that's
shit.
probably potential starters. You got N'Kobe Dean, Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter, the cornerback Keely Ringo, and you got Nolan Smith. Plus, you got DeAndre Swift, which is a running back. So, with that being said, Georgia is in the building in Philly for sure. So, I would have to say they're definitely going to be Georgia 2.0. Jalen Carter is going to be a beast. I think that's the very, very slept on pick in the draft. Um, yeah, I think if he would have slipped to like the Titans would have got him, bro.
Man, you better
For
quit
real.
playing.
I ain't gonna lie. I was like, bro, if he slips all the way to the Titans, it's over. Oh my gosh. What is that? Your phone background?
No, it's just a logo I saw. Thought it was funny with the Georgia G on there. I was like, pretty much.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, man. I'm gonna say this. I ask you this for sure. We're still in the NFL, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all so much for being here. Make sure you hit that follow button. Make sure you share the stream for your boy. I'm trying to grow this stream right here every Tuesday doing sports talk. Got my dog ShawnHemp in the building all the way from Alaska. You know the vibes. So, who you got for MVP and why?
Come on, bro.
Oh my gosh.
You
You
want
gonna
to go
say
grab the jersey real quick?
you gonna say Jalen for real?
Bro, Jalen. Okay, so I'll give you 2 picks. How about that?
Well, no. Tell me why Jalen. Go ahead.
Jalen Hurts is going to be one of the top 2 quarterbacks. It's going to be him and Mahomes again. He's going to have just as good as a rushing year this year, if not better, like he did last year. He's going to take us back to the playoffs, division champs. We're going to be the NFC fucking champions, and we're going back to the Super Bowl. And this man is leading us to the promised land. His arm is going to get better. His accuracy got better towards the end of last season. It's only going to continue to get better, especially with him having his receivers now for a whole nother year. I mean, man, him and Smitty, automatic, and him and AJ Brown with another year, your boy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Rest in peace, Tennessee. Watching those two, man, just that chemistry on the field together, it's going to be beautiful to see this season. Everyone should tune in. Get the Eagles on your NFL Network pass, whatever you got to do. If you want to watch poetry in motion, tune in and watch the Eagles offense next year. I'm telling you. But that's why. And if it's not Jalen, it's gonna be Lamar Jackson.
That's my pick. I'm going Lamar Jackson. He probably would have won it last year if it weren't for injuries, not just to him, but also his team. They were doing so good. They even actually still made the playoffs. So with that being said, I think it's going to be, Lamar Jackson. And they got good on paper this year. So they got better. And then now I will say this. They're relying very heavily on a lot of, rookies that were playing last year to get better this year. Which I believe in Kyle Hamilton. Only thing with him is he got to learn. He has to learn to stop. What word am I looking for here? Stop overdoing it with the play. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can make those, yeah, he can make those spectacular plays, but sometimes you don't need to do that. Just make the right play, and that's cool. But he'll learn. Like I said, he was a rookie. He's doing his thing. But yeah, or no, he was in the second season, I believe. So, anyways, yeah, I think it's going to be Lamar, man. His team is set for it. They got some decent stuff around him. So yeah, I'm going with Lamar Jackson. And I'm definitely putting some money down on that for sure.
You might as well just give it to me. I can put it on Jalen Hurts.
They might as well just give it to me.
Yeah. I'll pay you back a little bit extra once Jalen wins. Don't even worry about it.
Oh my gosh. All right, man. All right. I always do the top fives for people when they come on. Who are your top 5 defensive players of all time to you?
So this might throw some people off, but for me, personally, for me watching football, what I've seen, the 5 that I have in no particular order, Sean Taylor, rest in peace. I'm a huge Hurricanes fan, so I watch a lot of Hurricanes football growing up.
Word.
And then watching him transition to the Redskins, Commanders, fucking freak athlete. Second player that came to mind, Brian Dawkins. Obviously big Eagles fan. Watching him growing up, playing on the opposite side of the ball with McNabb. Man, another freak athlete, flying around the field, making plays, doing all the right things, and just a good character too off the field. In the locker room, which I think plays a huge role. Ray Lewis, obviously. Anyone who's that dominant on that side of the ball and can win a Super Bowl, that says a lot right there in its own. Fourth guy, Troy Polamalu. Another freak athlete, crazy safety, all 3 levels of the defensive side of the ball, whether it be on the line, in the linebacker position, or back there playing safety, making plays on the ball up in the air. And then the last guy, this was kind of a toss-up, but for me, Darrell Revis.
Ooh.
Revis Island, man. Bro, just like I said, like watching football from the years that I've grown up, it was kind of a toss-up. Obviously, like you could throw like Richard Sherman, a couple other names in there, but like talk about shutdown corners, like when there's elite quarterback play in the league at that time. Like you had Peyton Manning in his prime, Tom Brady in his prime, Phillip Rivers in his prime. You had Ben Roethlisberger in his prime. Like you had quarterbacks who were out here they weren't running, they were throwing the fucking ball 30, 40 times a night. So to have someone like that who would just come in and lock up your best receiver every weekend, every Sunday, Thursday, Saturday, whatever it needed to be. That boy is a monster. It sucks that he got stuck on the Jets because like I feel like if he would have went to a real like caliber team.
Well, he got a ring.
Yeah, but I mean, fuck, man.
He started on the Patriots. What are you talking about? He started on the Patriots and got a ring.
Yeah, but like watching him in his prime with the Jets.
And that honestly, that's what took him over to be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, to win that ring. But it's kind of like we were talking about with the NBA earlier. Like when, okay, you know what? I've done all my historic stats here. I need to go somewhere and like get my championship or prove my worth.
Yeah,
that's kind of what he did.
And NFL is way more than that than NBA.
I just would have wished like I could have seen him play on a like legit Super Bowl contender during his prime, those 4, 5, 6 years, and just locking motherfuckers up while he's got a Hall of
Fame. He goes to the AFC Championship twice.
Yeah, and then who do you meet?
Facts, big facts.
And then he's like, "Fuck this! I'm joining his team."
I mean, facts.
He tried for many years, and he was like, "Hell no, I'm going to the cold in New England. I'm getting me a ring."
Fuck it, you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Same with that boy Randy.
Nah, he tried it.
Yeah.
But anywho, my top defensive players of all time to me, I always give some honorable mentions. I'll give 3 honorable mentions real fast. Obviously, you know, Darrelle Revis, as you said, speaks for itself. Revis Island. Ray Lewis, honorable mention for sure. Junior Seau, rest in peace, for sure. Junior Seau, fucking monster, bro. Yep. Fucking monster. All right, 5-1. There we go. 5. I got Ed Reed. The reason I really wanted to put Lewis there, I went to a back and forth like, okay, should I put Reed, Lewis? I had to put Reed there for a simple fact of the way he read the field and the way he was smart on the field as a safety. Yeah, Ray Lewis, he's more in the trenches and sacking the quarterback and going after that. But man, Ed Reed is confusing the quarterbacks for interceptions. He's doing this to wide receivers. Like, it was just a deceptive game to him. And the way he ran and covered the ground, come on now, that speed was crazy. Yeah. Crazy. So
it's crazy because I feel like you could say all of that about both players.
Yeah. At their respective positions. Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. But I went Ed there. I went Ed. So 5 Ed, 4 Reggie White, 3 Deion Sanders, 2 Aaron Donald, 1 Lawrence Taylor. But yeah, you got to put Aaron Donald. Like, dude, bruh.
Yeah.
Even before the championship, dog, he was already him.
And honestly, I feel like once he retires, I'll be like, oh fuck. Yeah. How'd I forget that? But like, even that you just said him, like him and Ed Reed were the 2 names. I was like, fuck. Yeah, because you know the other guys that you named, they're more old school cats. Obviously, like if we're talking all time, then yeah. But just guys that I grew up watching. That's why I named my 5. But.
You know, facts. That's why I said to you. That's what bless you. That's what I said to you, bro. Because I mean, you can't go wrong with none of these players for sure. They're all the greats of the greats. Everyone we just named for sure. Because I mean, goodness gracious, bro. But because Troy Polamalu, I wanted to put. That's what I was going to put on my honorable mentions. But I was like, man, I can't leave out Darrelle Revis.
Yeah,
I can't leave out Revis Farmer. Like Revis Island, bro. Come on now. So boom, this is going to segue into our gambling segment. Here we go. But before we get into the full-fledged gambling, you know, what do you think about the Colts cornerback Isaiah Rodgers? He's now been revealed as the NFL player the latest NFL player, probably for sure won't be the last, that got caught betting on sports. And it says he wasn't just betting on sports, he was betting on Colts games, which is insane. So what's your take on that, brother, man? I'm gonna pour one up for my homie because he just lost everything. Because look, hold on. Ooh. Yeah, keep going. Yeah, I'll let you go.
Go ahead and pour. You might want to pour a double because.
Well, hold on. Let me go first because you're the gambling guy. Let me go first. I'm gonna say this. Mine's gonna be shorter. Mine's definitely be shorter. I'll say this. He fucked up everything because I think if he was just betting on sports games like how Calvin Ridley and all these other ones was doing, they were betting on other sports, it would have been different. But he's betting on Colts games that he was playing in and or he was suiting up for that fucking day. What, bro? No, they finna kick you out the league. It's over with, buddy. So you just ruined it for your whole family. I don't give a fuck if he was third string because I would have never heard of this guy. So with that being said, the league minimum is $350,000. or 550. I'm sorry, they raised up to 550,000. So I don't give a fuck. You just jacked it all off, bro. So, anyways,
Boy,
the floor is yours. That's all I gotta say. He's dumb as hell. Dumb as fuck.
dog, they finna put him in some hot fish oil, fry his ass up, put him in a fucking box, seal that motherfucker, and ship his ass to Canada, bro.
Bruh.
He about to be playing in the Canadian Football League, the European Football League. He might just say fucking go to Australia and go play rugby or something. 'Cause
Bruh.
this nigga is dumb, bro.
Bruh.
They're about to make an example out of him.
Facts.
They
Facts.
The NFL and the NBA love to make examples out of fuck ups. And that is
Well,
exactly what they're gonna do. You thought Calvin really got it bad just for having to sit out a year? Nah, man, he got it lucky.
facts.
This
Facts.
fool was been on his own team.
Yeah. Well, on the games he suited up for.
Bro, let me find out I bet on any of those Colts games last year. I'm contacting FanDuel, Bovada, anyone. Give me
Bruh.
my money back.
Bro, that's not good, bro. That's not good at all.
That's
So
wild.
they definitely they will and have to make an example out of him.
Because
And
now
that,
it's like, who else is doing it?
I mean, I know he's not the only one. He's
Who
definitely
just
not.
ain't got caught yet?
Exactly. Definitely players are definitely doing it, and they're definitely doing it on the games. They're just not doing it themselves like a dumbass like him. Now,
Yeah.
I don't know if he did it himself. I will say that, but maybe they called him. I don't know. I need to read about that. But I do know that he was betting on games that he was suiting up in for sure.
I said like he was doing it on the team's like in the facility, like because that's the rule. You can't do it on any team facilities, trips, anything that has to do with like the NFL or any other professional sports.
Yeah, he's dumb as hell. But
Stupid.
he threw it all away for some bullshit. For what? For what?
Because he sees
$1,200?
because he sees $1 million Marco hitting $1 million parlays.
Oh my god! Look, that's the only way. That's the only way I'm throwing it away is if I know for a fact I can cash out to about $1 million or so, but I got to be like third string, like you know what I mean.
Yeah, you gotta be because like everyone else is already making millions. You finna make $1 million every year.
So, yeah, if I could do that, like out of 17 games, if I could do that, say I'm making $1 million a game, I'd probably do 7, 8 games and then be like, fuck it, I'm up.
With me being a degenerate gambler, bro, like if you could tell me like, all right, Chris, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna pay you 1.5 million per year for the next 4 or 5 years. You just can't gamble, can't bet. We'll send you your check in increments. You'll get a monthly stipend. Dog, I'm chilling. You know how stressful gambling is, bro? Trying to win money.
I already know.
Like, thankfully, since I started gambling like heavy and consistently, I've only had one bad month. And when I say bad, like I was down, I think $1,200. So it's like every other month I've either broke even, made a little bit of extra money, or I've made plenty of extra money to the point where like I'm chilling. But like if you tell me I have $1 million contract and I got money coming in every month after every game, and then I get the whole summer to chill and relax with my family, stress free, like dog, where's the contract? Sign me up today.
Yeah, he blew it, bro. And it's sad, but at the end of the day, he made a dumbass decision and he's gonna pay for it. They gonna get him. They gonna get him.
Like, bro, you want to make more money like that? Go invest in Prize Picks or something. Or some of
Right.
these startup apps like John Collins is or something like that. Bro, every time I bet on him, I bet under. As soon as I seen his name as an investor on Prize Picks, I said, oh, hell no. Nah.
Oh shit.
He definitely got something to do with this shit. Unders be hitting, bro.
Damn.
Anyone listening to this, John Collins unders, PRA, that shit be missing by like 1 or 2. It be looking like it's gonna hit, but I promise you that bitch ain't hitting.
He's got the inside track, y'all. Y'all heard him.
I'm telling you, bro. Go do some research on that shit and see how often his over unders hit. Only time his shit hit, bro, is when it's a close game and they actually need him to do something, and like he rightfully has to do something.
I mean, yeah. All right. Well, speaking of gambling, let's talk a little gambling, sir. Yes, sir. I'll say this. If you can hear me, chat. When I was a degenerate gambler, I was gambling with this guy. And Lord Jesus, it was so
not just me. Not just me.
Yeah, not just you though.
Yeah. Johnny Kohler, Dice, where y'all at?
Oh my gosh. That shit was so stressful, bro, but fun at the same time. I get the rush, and when you hit, you feel like a fucking god. You feel like a fucking god. But man, it's more lows than highs for sure with gambling. I don't care
Now,
what anybody.
see, that's situational because it depends on who it is.
That's true. That's true.
Because
True.
one thing that I had to learn and learn quick was bankroll management.
True.
A lot of people just love to throw money at parlays and I'm gonna hit this parlay, I'm gonna hit this parlay, I'm gonna hit no, bro. Like you should be doing 1 or 2 parlays and like 5 or 6 straights.
Yeah. Facts. Facts.
Like you should be hammering those straights, going 4 for 6, and then as you hit all those straights, okay, now I got a little bit more money to do some, do some parlays, and as your bankroll builds up, all right, now I can bet more money. But folks want to like just deposit like $200 and then think that they're gonna make a quick 1,000 or a quick 1,200, like what you can. Don't get me wrong, but like it's stressful usually because you get down to that last, $50 until something hits, and then finally, it finally builds back up. But if it don't hit, you fucked.
Yeah. Yeah. No, bankroll management is key. And doing the straights, which singles, a lot of people's like, man, you don't win that much money, but profit's profit.
Yep.
So
If
you
it's
gotta
like
look at
bet 80 to win 40, that's good money.
Yeah.
80 to win 60, that's good money.
Yeah, facts. I'm with you on that. So you gotta look at it that way. Profit is profit. I had to learn that really, really fast. My question to you, sir, is where's your favorite place to gamble in Vegas?
Oh man. Shout out to the MGM and shout out to what's my other spot? Shit, I just got a thing from him in the mail. Yeah, real quick.
Not the mail. This man's not even in the city and they're sending him mail. Sir, please, we'll see you soon. Sir, we will see you in Vegas soon.
Here we go. Yeah, we just got the complimentary summer getaway at the El Cortez. So we're there at Fremont. Sorry, y'all, you can't really. Maybe if I put it close to my face. Nope, it ain't fucking with it. But yeah, over there at the El Cortez, good people, good,
Okay.
Typical dingy Vegas casino, old school. But apparently, according to this, they've done some new renovations. They just remodeled the tower. They got some premium rooms, so I'm gonna go check that out this summer. I got a free 3-night stay.
Holy guacamole.
Yeah. Other than that, man, the MGM, that's my spot, bro.
Okay.
Oh, they said listen to the fur baby. Where they at? Come here, Tucker. Come here. Where's the virtual background? Let's get rid of this shit. Bow.
How'd you know he had a dog?
Either she hears I'm whining or she sees the tail popping up. Come here, say what's up. This one's Shadow right here.
Oh Lord.
And then we got the big guy right here. This one right here. This is Tucker. Tucker's the older of the two. Tucker's he turns 8 this summer and Shadow's 7.
Word.
Yeah. The big dog's over here. But MGM, man, that's probably my favorite place overall on the main strip. But El Cortez on Fremont, my favorite spot over there.
Okay.
There we go.
I know you're talking about El Cortez. I've been by there.
And you got to come down, tap in with us. Johnny lives down there now.
I know you told me.
Do they live in a black household? Well, with me, I'm mixed. So, they live in a mixed household. That's why they got the little white patches on them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh. So boom. What's the most you've ever won off a parlay, bro?
I was with Kohlers when we made our trip to Philadelphia to go watch the Eagles play the Cowboys. It's our first time tapping in with FanDuel down there. So they did like something crazy where it was like, if you deposit up to $1,000, they do match play. So I deposited, I think 2 racks, and they matched me 1,000. So I had $1,000 free play, and I was just like taking little stabs at first. We bet a lot of money on some straights, but the biggest payout that I got was a $10 hockey bet for $940.
Jeez.
Yeah. So it was like a 6-leg parlay, and what's crazy is it was the last parlay that I placed on the airplane on the tarmac before we took off.
Holy guacamole.
So it was like I just, I was going through. I was like, shit, we take off in like 5 minutes. Like, all right, boom, 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 boom. Some over unders, some money lines, and some spreads, and it was all NHL. Fucking couldn't check it for the first, 45 minutes, whatever, because we're getting in the air. Once I got Wi-Fi, I'm checking the scores. I'm like, oh shit, okay. The 3 games that are started, like they're looking pretty good. Whatever. Go to sleep, fucking wake up in Seattle. Shit, let me check my phone and like see what's going on here. Oh shit. And, like show Johnny, like, yo, this shit fucking hit. Like, are you serious? But outside of that, like, I've hit straights. Like I bet 250 on the Flyers to win 560. Yo, quit whining back there. They can hear you, bro. Chill out. My dog's going crazy back here. But yeah, I bet 250 to win 560. But that $10 bet for 960 or 940 was probably the biggest amount of profit that I've hit. Sports gambling.
Okay. Okay. All right. Ain't a lot of. I'm with you. You can hit soccer and go crazy with the soccer for sure. For sure.
Yeah, that's another one I did for like 600.
Man, the
When I
most I
saw
ever
that,
hit. What's
okay.
that?
So when you asked me that question, I went back to my photos and I typed in one. So like you can see like the word one on all your photos. And so all my tickets came up and I was like, oh shit, let me go back and like look at some of these. I'm like, fuck, I hit, damn, like this is crazy. Like I hit some of these and it's like it was a nice like refresher because last month I had a bad month. So I'm trying to bounce back this month.
Damn, damn, damn. Yeah, no, that shit can get stressful and it can get expensive for sure. For sure, for sure. But no, the most I ever made off a parlay was like 7 something. It was off some NFL shit. And it was like, what was it? I think it was 2. I parlayed, and it was live bets though. It was live bets. I parlayed 2 people, what was it? 2 teams to get, what was it? Turnover on downs, and it fucking hit for some odd reason, and it almost did not hit. Like for real, I remember it was like the Giants. They had threw like an interception or some shit like that, right at like the 3-yard line. It
And
was wild.
here we go. Where's the NFL one? Because I hit one while it was a Johnny when we went to the Eagles game. It was a live bet that I did. I had some free play on DraftKings, and I just threw some shit in the air and see if it stuck. And sure as shit not. What was it? It was $25 for 546. I took Giants money line at plus 225, the Vikings at minus 130, and the Jets at plus 280. It was that weekend the Jets beat the Packers and the Giants beat the Ravens. And then the Vikings beat the Dolphins, and it was $25 for 546.
Sheesh. That's a
But
good hit.
I got some wild ones on here, bro. Like that don't even make any sense.
Well, I mean, you gotta throw those lottos out there sometimes.
Buffalo Bills money line over the Chiefs, 150 to win 255.
Oh Lord.
Soccer, 300 to win 609.
Yeah, I told y'all he's a gambler, man.
Oh, the MMA, $10 to win 232.
MMA. I miss watching some MMA.
Hey,
We're gonna
here you
get
go.
some boxing soon as well.
I
For
hit
sure.
this while I was down there too. Your Tennessee boys, man. I took Tennessee money line plus 260 over Alabama.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, $50 to pay me 180. That
I
was
hit him.
sweet.
I hit that fucking line too. But I didn't get it that much. I got it at like 104.
The most degenerate thing I've probably done though, like as far as gambling, was Johnny and I went to the Philadelphia Flyers game in Philly. And as soon as we landed, like we're like, all right, they're the home team. Like, let's bet some money on it. So we bet 250 and it was plus 136. Well, they went down 3-1. Johnny and I were, well, fuck it, let's throw more money on it. Like we got the free play. So then I put another $30 on plus 480 and then another $50 on plus 2.5, and all that shit hit. We came back and won the game. Like we were there in person. They came back from 3-1 and won the game. It was so fucking sick.
Oh shit. Yeah, that would have been fun. That would have been fun. Yo, gotta ask you this though, brother.
Yep.
What's the what's the biggest bet that you've hit? I mean, biggest bet that you bet but lost?
When I went down to Vegas to go watch, I went down there for the NFC Championship. So I bet and won money on that. And then I took that money and I bet $525 on the Philadelphia money line to beat the Kansas City Chiefs.
Damn.
That was probably my biggest straight bet that I've ever placed,
Damn.
and we know how that went.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, yeah, it was dirty.
Damn.
But I will say for the trip, we still made $300.
Okay. I mean, at least you came out on profit. I mean,
So out of all the money we spent, we still made money. I just would have made $800 had I not lost that 500 on fucking the Super Bowl.
damn. Well, I'll say my biggest, man. And you know what it is.
Oh yeah.
You know what it is. I won't even say it.
No, you got to, man. You got to tell the people. It's honesty hour, man.
Ayo, what is it? Ayo Desamu, the guard.
Oh, bro.
Oh yeah, Ayo Desamu, the guard on the fucking Bulls.
Ugh.
Oh, a straight bet on his assist. Sigh.
What was it? It was like over under like 5.5 or something like that.
Yeah, and I put the over, and I bet what was it? It was like 600 some bucks.
I think I still got the ticket in our group chat because I don't delete shit on my phone,
It
bro.
was some ridiculous, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna search his name, Ayo, my
Never,
phone.
never again.
Let's see what pops up because it might still be in our chat.
That shit's crazy.
Green Ticket Gang. Here we go.
So yeah.
Ayo is banned in this chat. Oh yeah, this got to be the night.
He is banned. He was definitely banned.
Let's see. We about to find it.
That shit was ugly. But yeah, we all go through it, right? Right? We all go through it, man. It happens. Win some, you lose some.
Bro, there's so many fuck Ayos in our chat.
Cause it was fuck 'em. It was fuck 'em.
Bro, there's an absurd amount of Ayo slander in this group chat.
Cause, bro, that was not okay. That was not okay. I was pissed.
Oh man.
Oh man. But anywho, we can move on from that. All right, my next one, and then we'll get out of gambling, man, because we still got some more topics to go through. And one topic that I really is burning my churning is this NCAA talk. We definitely got to get into that. But for sure, if you're watching this right now, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. This is the No Name Sports Show right here. Please make sure you hit that follow button. Please share the stream. Your top 3 favorite sports to bet on, bro.
My top 3 favorite sports to bet on. We're gonna go with NBA just because like I fuck with basketball. It might not be my best, like, you know, ROI wise, like return on investment, but I have more fun betting on basketball than I do any other sport. Tied for second is between soccer and tennis. Okay. I love betting on soccer. I feel like it's a little bit easier to read as far as other sports. Not as much money from like outside companies and like investors. You know what I'm saying? Like there's not as much influence, I feel like, in soccer or tennis or these weird other sports like rugby and shit like that, like there is the NBA and the NFL. Because we've all seen it where like one dude's 1 assist away from, or 1 point away from hitting his over. And he, like Jimmy the other night, he just quits going to the basket, starts pulling up.
Yeah.
Just throwing up contested jumpers. It's like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Like, and then it makes you think, like, man, is this shit rigged? Like, are they really telling this dude not to knock this down because someone in Vegas bet, $500,000 on Jimmy's over under on his points? Granted, that could just be a conspiracy, but
yeah, it's definitely a conspiracy for 500.
Yeah, those are my 3 sports: basketball, soccer, and tennis.
Okay. John Doe in the building. Good to see you, my guy. I'm gonna go with NBA, NFL, and boxing. Gotta love it. Especially some good NFL, man. I mean, obviously NBA is just the shit. I love some NBA.
Yeah.
And then
I love NFL, but it'd be doing me dirty.
Yeah, it does. But I learned about it, man. I learned, especially about anytime touchdowns and stuff of that nature. And then when you got Derrick Henry to bet on, you watch him a lot, you know the vibes. Because sometimes they be bullshit. I'm like, oh wow, y'all think Derrick Henry ain't finna do this? Oh, okay.
Yeah, let me close this door.
Are you good? So boom, we're gonna move on from the NBA, and this is a topic that I definitely want to bring up. Normally, I wouldn't talk about NCAA or anything with it because NCAA to me, fuck them. I don't understand why they shouldn't have. They should have been playing players. But I like the sport. I understand the college athlete, especially ones who aren't going pro. It helps them get money, of course, now for sure, and it helps them get an education to move on in the world and society. So I love that aspect of it. However, we're going to talk about one team and one team only, and honestly, one man on one team, honestly, and that is Deion Sanders. We all know Deion is at Colorado right now. My question though to you is, what happens when he leaves that school?
If Colorado does everything that it should, there should be no reason for him to leave.
Okay, you can elaborate.
If Deion does what he's supposed to do, and these players perform at the way that they should perform, and he gets the recruits that he's already been getting, is going to continue to get, Colorado should become a staple in college football, just solely based off Deion Sanders and what he brings to the table. At the end of his time in Colorado, if he chooses to leave to go somewhere else, which I don't think he does, because Colorado should do shit right and keep him there under any circumstances possible, that man's gonna have a statue out front in Boulder, Colorado.
Facts.
That man's gonna be a legend.
Facts.
A lot of people want to hate on Deion just because no one wanted to give him a shot off the jump, so he went to Jackson State and did that. Like,
all right, man. Well, I'm gonna shoot on this one. And
yep.
If you know anything about a shoot, I'm gonna go off a little bit. All right. Before Deion got there, let's give some stats here, people. And this is for all these people talking about how Deion Sanders is about Deion Sanders. He's let go. What was it? 80% of the team is new and all this other stuff. But like he told you, like he said, I'm bringing my luggage with me, and my luggage is Louis. What did you think luggage and what do you think Louis meant? Shout out Joel Clapp for that one because again, I'm with you on that, Joel. Anywho. So with that being said, look at these fucking numbers, Sean. These numbers are fucking horrendous. And I mean horrendous.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? We're gonna break it down. Last season alone, 1-11.
Yep.
1-11, 1-8.
Yep.
1-8 in their fucking conference. 1-8.
Yep.
Come on, bro. All right. Their coach, 7-15 in 3 years.
Yep.
7-15 in 3 years. He's got to go. What is his name? Carl Durrell. The fuck? 7-15. All right, we'll keep it moving. Whatever. All right. They've had the worst differential per game in the past 5 seasons in the Power 5 conferences. You want to know what that different? If you just off the top of your head, what number do you think they were getting beat by?
28.
Huh?
28.
Damn, you was almost there. 29.1.
Damn.
All right. But hold on. What would you think the next closest would be?
22. It's that bad? Damn, it's that bad?
I'm going to take a shot to that. Hold on.
16? Is that far away?
Wait. The next closest to them is 14.6. Northwestern. 14.6. So they were losing by average per game the last 5 years, 29 points. The next closest, the last 5 seasons in the Power 5 conferences, that is 14.6 points.
Damn.
Come on now. And hold on. I'm not done shooting on this, Sean, because this here, bro, these motherfuckers talking about Deion this, Deion that. Well, let's look at the team that Deion's going to.
Okay.
I'm just being honest here. So They haven't had a winning season since 2016.
But
But
hang on,
okay, hold on.
you said he got rid of 80% of the roster, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. All right.
So
So
80% of all that bad shit is gone.
thank you. Exactly. Anywho, so all right. So they haven't had a winning season since 2016, bro. Okay. They've had one winning season in 17 years. 17 fucking years.
You know why?
One winning season.
You know why?
Okay. This is not even a joke, bro.
You ever been to Boulder, Colorado?
No.
You would love to DJ there because it's a party school.
That's cool and all. And I'm with you. But dude, these
No, I'm saying
motherfuckers.
that's why they can't win no games.
No. They can't win no games because they ain't had the right leadership. And that's what Dion is bringing. He's bringing leadership. He's bringing cachet. He's bringing money. He's bringing NIL. He's bringing players.
Yo, the one thing he's bringing that matters most of all is discipline.
Thank you.
Because what people don't have when they go there is discipline.
This one winning season in
Bro.
17 years. And then that point difference was mind-blowing, bro.
Because fools are out there partying every weekend. They're getting drunk on Friday, showing up to the field on Saturday, knowing their coach ain't giving a shit, so they ain't giving a shit, and they're getting blown out by 4 or 5 touchdowns every night.
Every night, though.
You know what they're doing after that? Walking back to campus like gods. With whatever they want, liquor, women, anything they want at their disposal.
Look here. So,
because they're football. No,
look,
Dion ain't having that shit, dog.
At all.
Dion's going to be like, in your room by 9 p.m. on Friday night. We got games tomorrow. Facts. If you ain't in your room, I'm busting your ass. And you're going to pay for it. You're going to fuck around and find out.
Bro, Dion being there is the best thing that fucking AD could have ever done.
100%.
Period. Even like you said, I don't know how we're gonna pay him, but we got him here.
As a coach, I would love to play for Dion, but he scares me, bro.
Ooh. I would love if I was a defensive player, I'd play for Dion.
Man.
Offensively, I don't know, but being at a Power 5 school, that's different. At Jackson State, it would have only been defense. But since he is at a Power 5 school, he has more money to get better coaches at those positions. You know what I mean? Because he's going to be more defensive minded, more defensive, players like Travis Hunter. You know what I mean? He goes both ways, yes. But I believe when he goes to the next level, he's going to be a corner for sure. Yeah. So with that being said, you're learning from Deion Sanders. Why wouldn't you want to learn the cornerback position from Deion Sanders? I just put him on my top 5 of defensive players ever. You feel me? So why wouldn't you want to learn from him? So yeah. Mr. Tanner building, what's happening? He seems mean. He's just a disciplined coach. It is what it is.
Yeah, man. Dude, he reminds me of so much of my dad. Like my dad's 22 years military.
Yeah.
So like when I grew up playing ball, he was our coach for comp basketball and shit. So like you fucked up, it was push-ups, like right there on the spot.
Yeah.
It was on the line. We running suicides. Oh, you said something again. Guess what? We doubling that shit up. Like, man, A1 CEO, he knows my dad, bro. Like, my dad would run us into the fucking ground, bro, and he would not give a shit. But guess what? When it came time to play games in 2 weeks, when the other team was sucking wind,
you ready?
We was looking around like, damn, y'all tired? Exactly. All right, bet. Let's keep running this shit.
Yeah. It comes with discipline. But like I said, some coaches, they're mean in the wrong way and they're not coaching. Some coaches are mean in the right way to where they're just disciplined. It ain't about me. It's about structure, discipline, and making sure everything's running smooth. Yeah, facts. And then I did have some coaches that were, they were fun and all this other stuff, and they were good. And then I had some coaches that were fun and stuff, and they weren't worth shit. They were just letting you do whatever. You feel me? So, Deion's one of them that ain't having none of that shit. And I believe, I think they're over and under for this year is 4.5 games. They're going over that shit.
They're doubling that, bro.
I don't think double, but I think on the first year they'll get 6 wins. You'll get 6. I think. Hold on. Think about this. They're planning. He's coaching at a very, very high level now. Okay, this team fucking sucked, bro.
No, the team last year fucking.
Okay,
sucked.
Hold on.
He got rid of 80% of that team.
This is a different level of people who have to gel, who have to mold and do different things. If he gets over 6 wins, I'd be very, very shocked. And I think obviously 6 wins at Colorado is hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Did you
I'd be
see the
willing to
schedule?
bet you I'd be willing to bet you any amount of money that they win over 6 games. So 7 or more.
No, I'll go with 8 since you said double. If you say 8,
Ah, no, you just
because
said
it's possible.
you just said that
Over
you'd be
6 is
surprised.
possible
You
because
just
they
said
can
you'd
get
be
to 7.
surprised
They
if
can
they
get to 7. No, because they
all right.
still
So
in
I'll
the
meet you in
7.
the middle. I guarantee you they win more than 7 games.
All right, bet. Well, all right, we'll bet.
We can text an amount. We don't have to make that
All right,
public, but the bet is on.
all right. I don't think they're gonna get over 7.
I think they are. I think week 1 against who they play,
No,
Nebraska,
7.5. We're sending this to 7.5.
7.
So that's 6.5.
Well, so 6 or less, you win. 8 or more, I win. If it lands right on 7, we push.
Oh my god. All right, whatever. All right, cool. All right, but yeah, I don't think so. But I do think he's turning that program around, and I do think in 3 years they'll be in contention for a top 10 spot and in contention to see some about the championship. Because in 2 years, hold on, in 2 years they're changing the format. Obviously, you're going to get 12 teams in there, so I think he'll get in there in about 2 to 3 years. Because obviously they'll want Dion being on TV and such, and all that, and the college football will be definitely playoffs will be better. I mean, I'm sorry, they'll recognize that more than these bowl games now, as far as television and stuff. So I know they'll definitely want Dion to be in there, especially if like you're saying he's winning games like that. Hell yeah, we definitely put him in the top 12. So
Dog,
we'll
I'm
see.
telling you, he finna come out week 1 and bust Nebraska's ass. I think that's who they play, Nebraska or TCU. I can't remember.
I think it's TCU, and that's why I thought to myself, I don't know.
Because TCU I think they have a new coach, if I'm not
They have a
mistaken.
new quarterback. Enough said. Duncan's gone, or
Yeah,
Duggan.
but
I mean,
who's their head coach?
I'm not
It's
sure.
still
Yo, Keena's in the
Dykes.
building. What's up, Keena?
It's still
Um,
Sonny Dykes. Okay, I'm thinking of Nebraska. Nebraska has a new head coach, and I know they got them too.
oh, Nebraska has Mark Rick
Yeah,
or Matt, or no,
Matt
not Mark
Rule.
Rick.
Matt
Matt
Rule.
Rule. That's the name. Matt
Yeah,
Rule.
Matt Rule finna get drugged, bro.
He's gonna get them right in about 5 years.
Shit.
It'll take more longer. It will take longer for him than obviously Dion is Colorado, and they're both kind of in the same similar situation. The only reason Dion has the up on him is because he's Deion Sanders. But they're both tragic things. And Scott Frost, I thought he should have never left UCF, and that's cool. I understand it when he left, because again, the money's there, alumni and all that. But Scott Frost, he was in over his head a little bit at Nebraska, and it showed. I think he only won like 8 games, 9 games total.
So they're beating TCU, they're beating Nebraska, they're beating Colorado State. They're probably gonna lose to Oregon and USC. They're gonna beat Arizona State. They're gonna beat Stanford. They probably will lose to UCLA. They'll beat Oregon State. They'll beat Arizona. They'll lose to Washington State.
Whoa! They're losing to Bo Nix.
Yeah.
And hold on. I mean, you're beating. No. You said they're beating Oregon, right?
No, they're gonna lose to Oregon.
All right, never mind. Oh, you said Oregon State. Oregon State has DJ. What is his name? What is his name from Clemson?
That's cool.
Oh my gosh.
He ain't Tua. I'm just saying, bro.
All right.
Colorado's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wins. Yep.
All right.
Prime time, baby.
We'll see. All right. Well, moving on, man. We're going to talk a little bit of baseball. As I do, I try to hit all 4 majors in America. We don't spend that much time on baseball or hockey in here, but we talk about it for sure because I try to hit them. This is a sports show. Yes, thank y'all so much for watching. If you've been watching since the beginning or you've been here for a while, thank you so much. Please hit the follow button. Please share the stream. The Oakland A's are obviously looking to relocate to Vegas. I won't say obviously, but yes, if you didn't know, they're looking to relocate to Vegas. Their stadium bill did not pass through the city to get the funding, but they looking like they're going to do some emergency litigation type of thing or something for the city, and they're going to see again and vote again. So my question to you and chat for sure, do you think Vegas should want a major league team?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm going with yes on that too, because I think Vegas would do good, but I think they're doing it the wrong way. They're trying to get more public funding, and the number one thing now, especially with this climate of America, with these major cities, because we'll get into, well, the Buffalo Bills did okay. We'll get into that in a second about their stadium. Major cities now, they're not, the public ain't wanting to fucking fund that shit. Their taxes to go up. And when they know that these teams are making what they're making, you know what I mean? But however, the A's are a different story, because with that being said, they ain't making no money in Oakland at all. Like that, they're literally the bottom of the barrel as far as profits of the Major League Baseball. So that's why they're trying to leave. So they don't have the money. So they're looking for public funding. So it's a toss up with that. But I think they should want it. However, I know they're already paying for so much out there and doing so much in that city. So I get it as a local.
Like Raider Stadium.
Yeah, so much stuff. And then when they bring the fucking basketball there, where are they gonna play? T-Mobile? I doubt it.
No, have you seen the new arena being built?
No.
I want to say MGM is building it. I'm gonna look it up. Not MGM, Madison Square Garden.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yes. MSG is doing a whole new thing. It looks like a big ass like bubble thing. Yes, I seen that.
Yeah,
that
so that's
crazy.
That's where the NBA.
Lou LeBron's will go off in that motherfucker. Anyways, he's gonna own the team in Vegas. You don't think so?
I know. No, I know he is.
He's gonna have that motherfucker right. But anywho, all right. My next question is off the road. Do you think LeBron James as a player, owner / GM will be better than Michael Jordan?
Yes,
I agree. Because I really do think that Michael Jordan is probably the worst GM of all time of NBA. I won't say of all time of any sports, like Skip says. I don't know about that, but the worst GM of basketball for sure. I can say that.
Yeah, I think if Michael were GM back in his day with his type of players, it'd be different. But
because he's whiffed on a lot of things. But yeah, that was just off the top of the noggin. But yeah, that definitely is going to be dope. But yeah, I think they should want one. Let's move on a little bit to another sport, golf. Let's talk a little golf right quick, man. This is really, really shocking to me, man, this morning when I woke up and heard this. And I'm going to take a shot. Well, not even a shot. I've been sipping. I haven't been taking shots. I won't even lie to y'all. I'm going to take a little sip for these guys, man, because they fucking beat the system. That's all I got to say. And the only reason I'm saying this is, okay, and before I get into what I'm going to say, and I'll go first on this, brother, if you don't mind. A reason I'm going to say this is that those Saudi Arabian guys, they have really bogarted their way into golf over in America and in the world. With that being said, they bought their way in. Certain things you can't just buy your way in, but they did.
Yep.
I hate to say it, because money talks. It definitely does. And what happened here, if you guys...
Damn, what a show name.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, Lord. So what happened here is that if you don't know what the Live Golf Tournament is, it is a golf tournament that has some of the best golfers in the world that competes in it. And there's less golf tournaments than the PGA and the DP World Tour, all that. It's less tournament and more money. And it's owned by some Saudi Arabians. And I know, a lot of people saying Saudi is this, Saudi. Look, we do business with them. I have nothing against Saudi Arabians. And again, money talks at the end of the day to feed your family and do what you got to do out here in the world. So with that being said, I'm just going to read all these numbers. Where's this at? Hold on. Look at these numbers. Shout out to these dudes. So they were looking crazy at these guys. These are the highest paid players on the Live Tour, and they were looking at them crazy. All right. They had a contract with Phil Mickelson for $200 million. Dustin Johnson signed for $150 million. Bryson DeChambeau signed for $125 million. Brooks Koepka, $100 million. Cameron Smith, $100 million. I don't even know who Cameron Smith is. $100 million. You know what I mean? Like, I know who everybody else is, but Cameron, who is that? I've heard of his name maybe once or twice. But yes, again, that's like, and this is Daniel Rappaport that's reporting this. That's $675 million from Live Golf to sign 5 players. The total revenue for PGA in 2022 was around $1.5 billion. That was it, the total revenue. And that was last year. So again, this year marks, they haven't even been open for a year, bro. This year was the first week. This week will be the anniversary of the first Live Golf tournament, and they ain't even been open for a week, and they did this. So, with that being said, what happened here is the PGA, DP World Tour, and Live Golf have agreed to merge. Name to be coming soon. All lawsuits and everything and litigations were stopped, and they are going together. PGA played itself, loved to see it. I love it too, Fresh. But hold on, we're gonna get into that as well. I'm gonna play devil's advocate on that as well. That's why I want to go first on this.
PGA looking like the old grumpy white guy in the neighborhood. I don't want no one else moving in.
Well, and then get this.
He don't like it.
I've never heard this guy, Will Zalatoris. He turned down 130 million to play in the Live Golf tournament, saying he was going to be loyal and all this other stuff to the PGA. So yeah, no, I know he felt sick today. Yeah. But also, my question to you is also, bro, do you think that they will pay them the rest of that money, or they just gave them the upfront money and say, hey, here, it is what it is? Or do you think the lawyers get on it and make sure they still get paid? You know, Mickelson get his 200 million. Brooks
still getting their money.
Okay.
I just think when new players come on, they're not going to get that type of money now.
Okay, facts. I'm with you.
Yeah,
so you think they're going to already have, because they did also say in the article that the Live Golf owners will be heading, I think it's 60% of the league. As far as the money and stuff like that, they're taking over. So basically, over half of the money and things spent on the league will be from the Live Golf tournament. So that's a good deal. That's kind of a good deal. And I agree with the commissioner. Right now, people is talking about it and stuff, and you look really crazy. And hey, it is y'all's fault for not taking that money. However, though, in 10 years, I do agree for the golfer that, that's in high school right now or that's in middle school right now, when they come up in 10 years, they will get paid way more money. And that's cool. That's awesome.
Saudi money.
I mean, hey, it is what it is, man.
Hey, cue up that Ron Browns and Busta Rhymes real quick.
Beauty Raven in the building. Make sure you give a follow. But I mean, hey, shout out to them boys, man. Look, and then I was like, and then they were asking, should the guys like Rory McIlroy, the people who stayed on the PGA, should they ask for those type of deals? I'm like,
oh no, Rory,
you're not gonna get it.
Yeah, Rory salty ass, but to sit in the corner and cry his ass like he was.
And plus, you already own. People don't know he owned 3% of the PGA Tour anyway.
Yeah.
That's why he was so adamant on it. So is Tiger Woods. People don't know that Tiger Woods also owns a percentage of the PGA Tour. So that's why he was speaking out down on it. I mean, he could care less, though. I mean, he got money. He don't care about the money.
Got Nike money, bro. Tiger's chilling.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, as far as like him coming out and the reason of him pushing that agenda on his platform is he owned a little bit. Yeah, it's all good, Kitty. Good night to you. Good night to you. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you.
It's still light out over here.
This sip is for them guys that took that risk, and it is what it is, and they got that bag. Because look, I remember that, and this is to that. Hold on, I forget his name, but this was that 19-year-old guy that left the PGA, and he got $15 million from the Saudi Arabian owners when he hold on, bro. When he was playing in the PGA, when he turned 18, bro, you know how much money he was making? Take a guess. He went from 15 million. How much you think PGA paid him? He was only 18 though. It was his first year.
100K.
Man, all right, no, not that little. They gave him $250,000, but he made 15 million from signing with the Live. So shout out to that dude and that young man. And he's not 19 no more. He's got to be 20. So shout out to that young man.
Well, this blunt is for all them dudes on the PGA Tour who decided not to do it and just got forced into doing it anyways and didn't get no money out of it. So that shit got to be salty than a motherfucker. So
I'd be hot, bro. I'd be hot. And then hold on, they didn't even tell nobody. Because look, if they would have told me, or if I would have heard rumblings like 6 months ago, I would try to jump on Live Tour. How do I get on?
Yeah,
right quick or something.
You don't.
Yeah, you don't. Talk to him. You don't.
You see that bus over there? Yeah. Go get on the yellow school bus. This fancy one over here with the music and the TVs. That's the Live bus.
Oh man, hell yeah! Look, hey, they took that risk, and sometimes life's a gamble, bro. You're a gambler, bro. You know what it is, and they took that gamble, man. Because what if the majors and all that sided with PGA and was like, look, y'all can't even play.
Say what?
Like, what if they said the majors and stuff was like, well, we're gonna side with the PGA and World Tour. You can't play over here, Live. What if they said that? But still, you got paid though, but you're not making no majors, and your sponsors. Let's be real here. That would have fucked up your sponsorship because, bro, I ain't gonna lie. The only live tournament I watched was the very first one on YouTube. I don't even.
I would have said, how much is my sponsorship really going to cost me in a span of 10 years? Is it under or more than 3 million? Probably under.
Yeah.
How much are they offering me? 50 million, 25 million. Yeah, I'm going to play live, bro.
You gonna play live?
You can have cardboard cutouts across the greens watching me play fucking golf for all I care, bro, and stream it on YouTube or stream east, whatever, stream west, north, south. Like, dog, pay me my 20 racks and it's up. I'm done. Like, there ain't nothing else to talk about, bro.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you, bro.
Unless the PGA is matching or someone else like that, like, there's nothing to talk about. Give me my 20 mil and I'm done.
Unless I'm Rory,
camels, dog.
Look, unless I'm Rory or I'm Tiger, who owns a piece of the PGA, 2 words: I'm gone. I'm out of here, bro. If they offer me like that 19-year-old kid, bro, he literally made $15 million when he was only making $250.
And then I'm good in Saudi Arabia whenever I want. Like, bro, I'm tapped in over there,
bro. And they gave him, I don't even remember that 19-year-old's name, and they gave him $15 million.
You come play with us.
And now, hold on. And now he's probably gonna be making way more than these motherfuckers who's been on the PGA tour for like 10 years.
Yep. Imagine homeboy pulling up in like a super rare like McLaren or Ferrari, and then you got Rory pulling up in just like a Mercedes AMG.
Oh, like, no, Rory's good. No, you don't say Rory. You gotta say like I don't know no golfers like that, but I'm just saying, no, Rory's good, bro. He's good. But some of these motherfuckers that are like, okay, give us that. Some of these people that are really, really good, and they're like 21, 22 years old, they got on the tour and they got, bamboozled by their agents or somebody of a liking of a Rory who was like a big brother, and they would tell him, no, stay over here. Live ain't this, live ain't that. Well, that 19-year-old heard that too, and he said, man, peace. Fuck that. Now I feel him. And now his homies that, he around his age and shit, and he's golfing with and shit, they're going to be looking at him real salty at some of these events, knowing he got that cake.
Be salty. You could have made this money.
I'm trying to tell you, now you stuck over here making goddamn, because, again, it's going to go up. It's going to go up. So you'll be making, about $1 million or $2 for sure. But, nigga, I'm making 15 when you could have been making this too. And all I had to do was chill out for less than a year. And hold on. This year that I was chilling out over here on Live, we did less events with less holes. Oh my Lord.
So really, I made way more money because I played less tournaments and did less work for more money. That's a perfect situation, if you ask me.
Yeah, I would have been out too, bro. I'm sorry.
You want me to do less for more for how much? You don't want my right arm for it? Like, I can keep all my body parts? Yeah, bet. Sign me up, dog.
Right. So yeah, man, that golfing shit shocked me today. But hey, I seen it. I knew that they were gonna do something, but I didn't think it'd be this fast. I thought it'd be like years from now, bro. I thought it'd be years from now. But hey, it is what it is. And money talks. And especially if somebody's gonna front 60% of your business with you, and it's a partnership, but they're front 60% of the costs. Yeah, fuck it. Get it. All right, let's move on a little bit, man. The last major we're going to talk about, which is the NSL. Talk a little bit about the Stanley Cup Finals, man. I called it weeks ago. I said Vegas was going to win this thing, man. They're up 2-0 on Florida Panthers, but they're down. They're back down in South Beach. Was that tonight? Was the game tonight?
Or, I don't think it was tonight.
Okay. All right. Well, who do you got winning the series?
Vegas.
I said Vegas in 6.
I was cheering for Vegas and Seattle, and then when Seattle got knocked out, I was like, all right, yep, Vegas gonna go ahead and do it. Bro, did you watch the game last night?
No, I didn't.
Did you see the top play this morning? So we were watching the game at the homie's house last night because it's the only shit on. This dude, his stick broke in front of their goal, right? So he drops it. He starts skating towards his sideline. There's a Florida Panther guy in front of him. This dude just like decks him and clears the Florida Panthers dude, knocks him on his ass. Dang. Buddy from the bench throws him his stick mid skate. Dude catches the stick. He's going down, gets the puck as soon as he catches the stick, chops through a couple of defenders, dekes this one
It
buddy.
scores.
No, he dishes it, and then his buddy scores.
Oh wait, I did see that because the assistant came out the side and threw the stick to him.
Yes,
Yeah, I did
bro.
see that. Never
That
mind, I
shit
did see
was
that. I see
dirty
it.
as
Okay.
fuck.
I
That
did
was the
see
number
that.
one place on
I don't
Sports
know
Center.
where
But
I seen that from. I was watching ESPN today. I don't know where I said, but I did see that because the
bro,
assistant came over and ran. Yeah.
seeing that live last night, bro, I was like, what the fuck just happened? Like, show that again. And like, because I didn't think it was the same buddy that broke his stick, but it ended up being him. I was like, damn, that was dirty.
That's crazy. Yo, Amon in the building. Welcome in. What's up, Amon? Hope you're having a good
That
week,
buddy
man.
was asleep. He knocked him the fuck out.
Oh man. Yeah, that's
He
crazy.
leveled that buddy.
But yeah, I got Vegas. I think they're gonna pull it out. I mean, they're down back in South Beach, you know what I mean, for the Panthers. So I think the Panthers get the next game for sure. But I think it'll be over in 6 for sure. I think, the Vegas gets one down there in South Beach and brings it home. And yeah, that's just my take on that, man. You can't ask me who or anything like that. That's just what I've been seeing, highlights and stuff. What is that? Is that you on there?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Nice.
Little 4-piece grinder, barely blunt grinders coming soon.
Coming soon, my boy. Love it, love it. So, boom. Let's talk about some boxing right quick, man, and we'll get up out of here in a little bit. What, as y'all know, I've been becoming a boxing fan for some reason, aka Shakur Stevenson. We'll bring him up in a little bit. That's been who I've been following. But my question to you is, who's your favorite fighter right now, bro?
Man, so like honestly, I watch more MMA than I do boxing.
Right, who's your favorite MMA fighter right now? We'll go off script.
Man, if I had to pick one, honestly, like I'd say Izzy, just like because he's probably the most exciting fighter. But like as far as like dogs go that I like watching fight, Gilbert Burns is fun to watch fight.
Okay.
Sugar, what's his name? Sugar Sean.
Oh yeah, Sean.
He's fun to watch fight.
O'Malley.
Yeah, and then there's this new Asian buddy, man. I forget his name, like Tai Saru or something like that. He's a
really
submission artist. Yeah, he be choking people out, bro. He's dirty. His fights are nasty. But there's some good fights going on this weekend. But as far as boxing goes, man, like I've only watched like recently, like I watched the Tank Davis fight. That was I thought Garcia was gonna win.
What?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't know shit about boxing.
You really don't watch boxing then.
All I see are clips on Instagram of motherfuckers boxing and like punching the bag and shit and like sparring and training. So like from what I saw, I was like, damn, Ryan Garcia looks like, he could do some damage potentially. He's got the reach. But obviously I didn't bet on that, thank God, because I was wrong with the motherfucker.
Well, I bet on Tank on that. I put some money on that because I already knew what type of time it was.
Yeah, he got his ass handed to him.
I definitely bet Tank on the stoppage. But July 1st, Big Baby in his hometown bet the stoppage, bro. It's going down. Put the house on it.
Big Baby Davis.
What's his name? No, Anderson. Big Baby Anderson. No. Big Baby Anderson. His first name is Jonathan. Big Baby Anderson.
I was like, dog, we betting on celebrity boxing right now? Like, what's going on?
No, bro. He's coming, bro. He's true. And the reason I think he could actually get a belt is because he's an actual technical boxer. He's in the same camp as Shakur Stevenson, Bud Crawford. Trains with them and stuff. And he's actually a technical boxer, like how Joshua was. Now he don't have the power yet, like Joshua, but he's a technically sound boxer. He's not a knockout artist, but all of his wins right now are knockouts, obviously. But you could tell he has a jab, he has the light feet, and who he trains with, obviously, they're smart, people. So, still sharp and steel. So,
Whatever happened to Adrian Bronner?
He thought it was Floyd Mayweather too quick.
Man, I was like, what happened to that guy?
Bro, this motherfucker, he went on tour, bro. And then he only trained a month for his boxing match. He said he didn't need to train. And he went on tour with Lil Wayne. That's big facts. But anyways, we won't talk about Broner. And then shout out to Clarissa Shields. She just defended all of her fucking titles this past Saturday in Detroit, man. She is the GOAT. She defeated Marcela Conjero. I believe that's her name, by unanimous decision. It was really good, fight. That girl has heart because at the end of the day, she was getting beat the fuck up. And her people, I thought, were going to throw in the towel. in like the 8th, maybe 9th round, but they didn't. And that girl had heart. She beat her up. I was for all that shit. But yeah, Clarissa, shout out to her, man. She's the GOAT. She's also doing MMA, bro. She's 2-0 in MMA as well.
Damn.
So yeah, now she's her. So yeah. Then this weekend you got Josh Taylor versus Teofimo Lopez. Josh Taylor, man, if you know anything about him, Chad, he was an undisputed champion in the I forget the division he just moved down from. He just moved up to division, and he's trying to get a belt from Teofimo Lopez. I believe it's the light welterweight belt. I believe. Don't hold me to that off the top of my head. I believe it's the light welterweight belt. He's trying to get it from. Yeah, I think he's trying to get it from Teofimo Lopez. He's 19-0. Josh Taylor is 19-0, 13 knockouts. Teofimo Lopez 18-1 with 13 knockouts. I think it's gonna be a good one, bro. I would ask who you got, but I know it'd be a toss up for you.
Based off the stats, I'd probably take Taylor.
Oh yeah, I'm going with Taylor. He's a younger guy. Lopez, I think Lopez is in his. What word am I looking for here? His Pacquiao stage to where he's still gonna get the big fights, and he's still like I said, Teofimo came back and got a belt. You feel me? And but it's over with as far as like him being the big prize fighter and him. But he'll still get the big fights because of his name for sure. But yeah, I think Josh Taylor. I don't think he knocks him out, but if he does, it'll maybe stoppage. Maybe. But I don't think it's just a straight, knockout. I don't know. But we'll see. And then also, I definitely got to ask you about this fight, man. I know you're gonna watch it. Errol Spence versus Bud Crawford. I know you're gonna watch it, brother. I mean, I keep telling people, man, look, I'm gonna buy this fight. I ain't gonna lie, I don't really buy fights like that. I either go out and watch them, whatever the case may be, homie's house, whatever. But this one right here, I will be buying this fight.
Crawford, bro.
You got Crawford?
Crawford.
Ooh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm with you. He says it's gonna be a fish fry, bro.
I love fish. Let's get it.
Earl's gonna put up a really good fight, bro. Earl ain't no joke. He's not, bro. He is not no joke. Like, it's gonna be such a good fight. But I think Bud, he's just technically sound. He's light on his feet. He's just, I think he's just him, bro. Bud's just him. Are you brought smoke rings?
Yeah, bro. I've been doing it the whole time.
Oh my gosh, I noticed that. I just didn't say anything.
Professional.
Is that like your thing? Is the rings? We've come to the end, brother, man.
When is that fight?
The Errol Spence and Crawford fight is July 19th.
July 19th, Iman.
Yeah, I believe. I think that ain't that a Saturday?
I think so.
Oh no, not 19th. 15th then. It's either 15th or 29th. I think it's the 29th. I think it's the 29th. But yeah, I'm definitely getting that, bro. For sure. But man, look, thank you so much for being here, brother, man. I had so much fun, as I always do every Tuesday, man, talking sports. I can't believe I'm actually doing this show. I really, really can't wait to, see how it goes and see how it grows for sure, man. And again, thank you for doing it, man.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
For sure.
Tapping in.
Yeah, for sure, man. Thank y'all for being here, especially the ones that's been here from the jump. Thank y'all so much. Let's see somebody to raid. Let's raid somebody I've never raided before. How about that? Let's go to New Creation Beats. Or do you got somebody to raid?
I'm trying to see if I have any friends on. I follow some people, but they already have like quite a few viewers.
It's all good.
Yeah, no, go ahead and raid someone random.
Let's see. Let's raid.
Girl, I follow someone that you follow is DJ Missy.
Let's do New Creation. He shows me some support in here. I've never raided their channel. He makes beats. I don't know if he's going to be talking and all this other stuff, but yeah, I've never raided him. Yo, please copy and paste the raid message. Thank y'all so much for being here. I really appreciate y'all. Show New Creation some love. Like I said, he shows me some love in here, so we're going to show him some love back. Please hit those socials, hit that Discord. If you're watching a replay, thank you so much. I had so much fun tonight. Dog, yeah, got to have you back on soon, brother, for sure. But without the Eagles jersey, though.
Hey, you said we was talking football and talking about the Eagles. You wore your Titans t-shirt, so.
You
I
people.
had to match the energy.
Oh my gosh. So yes, show my dog New Creation some love, man. This is gonna be fun. He makes beats, dope. Streamer on here. I found him randomly just looking out, on the browser and stuff. So definitely show him some love. Yeah, we out. Let me turn this off.